92.5. Second date update.
We have a woman on the phone for a second date update today, and her name is Melanie.
Okay.
And this is such a coincidence because my mom's best friend's daughter has a hairstylist whose youngest niece also knows a Melanie.
I don't.
Knows
That's
a Melanie.
that's not
So,
how coincidence works.
Hey,
Jeff.
Not even like
Are-
6 steps of separation.
No.
Like, that's
are you her?
Are you her?
I'm Melanie, but I'm not her.
Miss-
Are you sure? Because I couldn't even follow where that Melanie is.
Small world, I'll tell you. Small world.
It's not a small
Yeah,
world.
that
It's
is a
huge.
really big one,
All right.
I
Jeff.
don't know her, Jeff.
Hi,
Well,
Melanie.
I don't know.
Hi.
So, it's Melanie, tell us about the guy you want us to call today. What's his name?
His name is Jason, and
Oh my God, I know
Yes,
my mom.
okay.
No, you don't
Jeffrey.
know
Okay.
the guy.
All right.
Wow.
Sorry, Melanie. Go
It's
ahead.
going to take a while, Melanie.
It's okay. Tell us about Jason.
well, I met Jason online through like a dating site,
Okay.
and I mean, he was adorable. He had this picture of him on Santa's lap as a kid, not as an adult, as a kid.
Hey, I have a
And,
picture as an adult on Santa's lap. That's not that uncool.
She just called you creepy.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
Yeah,
Jose,
okay, come
just in that
on.
laugh.
It was a funny pic. Continue.
That's actually kind of a creative thing to do on your dating profile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
I mean, it's a risk to swipe on, that's for sure.
Well,
You're swiping on a little
it's
kid.
really a kid.
Or maybe it's the Santa, I don't know.
there's that.
I just thought it was cute, so I swiped and we matched, and everything else. He was career focused. He was handsome. So we decided to go out, and we went out to dinner.
Okay.
Okay. So how did dinner go?
Well, dinner went great. And actually, there was like this older lady who was sitting kind of close to us, and she leaned over and was like, I hope you don't mind me asking if you're on a date.
All right, nosy old lady.
No, that's
Get out of our
cute.
business, Gladys.
Brooke, she's got nothing to do, okay? This is probably the highlight of
Okay,
the week.
when I eavesdrop on people, you guys call it weird. But when an
Yes.
old lady does it, then it's okay.
Yeah, it's just what old women do. They don't have a whole lot going on. They want to figure
Yeah.
out where they're at.
She's like, I remember love.
Mhm.
You know?
So what did you say back to her?
I did tell her we were on a date.
Mm-hmm.
So then she said that we would make gorgeous babies together.
Oh, dang. That was quick.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
She's
old
like,
lady.
if you guys want to like go into the room over there, like I think I saw a handicap stall. I'll just hold down the table for you.
No.
Let's make this happen.
No, Granny.
So Granny approves.
Yes, and the rest of the night it went really well. It felt very comfortable. We were laughing. We were having a great time.
Good.
So did anything weird happen in your mind during the night?
Well, he then said he had like a surprise for me.
Oh.
Ooh,
Okay.
I love
Mm.
surprises.
And you're still at the restaurant at this point when he says it?
Yeah, we're finishing up at the restaurant.
Okay.
So we go out to his car,
Uh-huh.
and then he opens the trunk.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, this is an interesting surprise.
Please don't
I
be
was a little
duct tape.
weirded out by that.
I saw this episode on 2020 last
Yeah.
night.
But then he pulls out this telescope.
A telescope?
Yeah.
Could also be
Oh,
creepy.
cool. No, like to look at the stars, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Not to stare into other people's
Right.
apartment
Sorry,
buildings, you guys.
That's where I went. I'm like, uh-oh, this guy's looking into people's houses.
So we actually go over to this hill near the restaurant, and he's like, I just want to show you these constellations, because he really enjoys looking at the stars and things like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if he did that by accident or if he always just carries around a telescope for his dates just to bust it out at the perfect moment.
Who cares? It means that he likes you and he wants to do something romantic.
Yeah, I was wondering why he had that in his trunk, but he had said that he only brought it out if the date was going to go well.
Oh.
And so he felt like the date was going well, and so he wanted to show me one of his hobbies.
Well
Oh my
done,
God.
Melanie.
You guys totally made out on that hill, didn't you?
There was a quick kiss, for sure.
This is all so cute. That's why, like, from the beginning, I'm like, wait, he's perfect for online dating. He's perfect on the date. He does something romantic. We're all so jaded that I'm like, there's got to be something wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
He's got to be lying about something.
The fact that there's nothing wrong is what's wrong.
So how did this date end?
Well, I was honestly ready to go home with him that night. I mean,
Yeah, you were.
it was so romantic.
You're like, I'll show you some stars. 4 stars.
That old lady with the gorgeous baby idea was on to something.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know what? He never offered, and I don't know. So I'm kind of torn because he was respectful. He brought me back to my house, but there was no kiss, just a nice hug.
Okay.
So how long has it been since you were last in touch with him?
It's been a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I've called him a couple times, and he's just said he's busy. I mean, I think it's been about 3 times he said he's busy.
Wow.
No one's that busy.
He's pointing his telescope at someone else's constellation. I don't know.
Oh, that's what you call that thing.
Yeah. Well, we're going
Like
to...
a Big Dipper.
Yeah. Well, Melanie, hopefully that's not the case. We're going to play a song, come back, and we'll call Jason for you and try and get you your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, it's a special one. So we're doing it live from the planetarium.
Oh.
No, we're not.
Jose, not so loud.
And there's Orion.
Ah.
And there's Orion's belt.
Uh-huh.
And there's Orion. Oh, Ryan.
Hello.
Put your pants back on.
Or take them all the
You're
way off.
such a naughty boy, Orion. That's not the constellation I was looking to see.
I always thought that was a sword.
Yeah.
Now I know otherwise.
Maybe
Stars are so
maybe it
bright.
was that. I'm going to snap a quick pic here.
No, leave Orion
I didn't
alone.
say
His
it.
belt.
Okay. What were we doing?
I don't remember.
I don't
but
know.
Updates.
All of a sudden, I'm really interested in astronomy.
I know.
So,
You guys.
We're on the phone with a girl named Melanie. She recently went out with a guy named Jason. They went out to dinner. And afterwards, Jason even took her to his car where he pulled out a telescope from the trunk and gave her a little stargazing session on top of a hill.
and that's not a euphemism for anything.
No.
That's actually legit what happened.
They looked through the telescope and
Yes.
saw constellations in the sky.
And then
Yeah.
a short kiss they shared.
It all sounds so romantic.
I know.
But ever since, she hasn't been able to get a hold of Jason. He just keeps saying that he's busy. Melanie?
Yeah.
How you feeling going into this call?
A little disappointed. I mean, I'm done dating immature guys, and he just didn't really seem like that. You know, I thought he was the real deal, and I want a guy who's not going to play games, you know?
Yeah.
And who has a huge telescope.
Yeah. What every woman wants.
That's
It's always a plus, right?
All right, so we're going to call Jason right now, dial the number, and see if we can get you your second date update, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jason, please?
Yeah, this is Jason.
Hey, Jason. My name's young Jeffrey from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. You have a moment to talk?
Hi, Jason.
What's this all about?
We do something on our show called a second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards they're not calling you back, you can reach out to us and we'll give that person a call for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
Okay?
So, why are you calling me then?
Well, because you recently went out with a girl, and her name is Melanie.
Oh, yeah, Melanie.
Oh my God. How do you say it like that? You guys had such a romantic date.
He remembers.
I mean, we just had dinner, you know, and there might have been some positive vibes. There's some weird old lady said we'd make good kids together or something.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah, and
it's
she's-
also a good sign that you pulled out your telescope and showed her.
Oh, okay, so then she told you all about the date, I guess.
Yeah. She said that even when you were getting the telescope out, you're like, hey, I brought this, and I figured if the date was going really well, I would take you out and show you where the stars are.
Yeah, so at that point, I was feeling pretty good about the possibilities.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're looking at the constellations, and I point out Venus, and I mention, you know, how it's like kind of synonymous with, you know, fertility.
Oh, okay. Well, you ask what her cycle is when
What?
when she's real primed up. What,
my
like,
gosh.
I mean, that's kind of awkward to say a little bit.
I mean, that wasn't the only constellation I talked about. I mentioned all the
Oh.
other constellations and what their names were. That was just kind of the one, you know, that seemed to have an impact on her in a weird way.
Well, I mean, I can see from a woman's standpoint, anytime a guy brings up fertility, it's kind of like saying, you got nice birthing hips.
What's wrong with that?
It's just not first date material, Jeffrey.
Oh, okay. Scratch
It's
that off my
not.
compliment
Yeah.
list. Sorry, Mom.
Please do, Jeff.
Is that what you mean? Is that what made her uncomfortable, maybe?
No, it was actually quite the opposite. She kind of let her guard down and became, like, super comfortable all of a sudden and kind of revealed this scheme that she had going that kind of rubbed me wrong.
Scheme? Anytime you put a scheme on anything, it's not going to be good.
What are you talking about?
Well, she mentions how she feels like she's getting old and she's already 24 and that, you know, she needs to have 3 kids by 28.
What?
Whoa.
There's so many things wrong with that sentence. The first being old at 24.
I don't know. I thought the whole thing really scared the crap out of me. I wasn't really focused too much on that age, just the 4-year timeline that she's expecting to spit out 3 kids. And I'm just kind of like, whoa, I'm just kind of cruising through the first date here. I'm not even sure our names sound good together yet.
I could totally understand why you wouldn't call her back. That would freak me out.
Okay, so you're just afraid that she wants to have babies with you immediately.
Pretty much. I mean, it feels like she's just ready to get this baby factory going, and I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I mean, it sounds like a lot of uncomfortable conversations on your date, but I feel like you could also be jumping to conclusions. Maybe she was just talking about bigger life picture ideas, right? Not necessarily that she wanted you to put a baby up in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. She seemed to have a pretty strict timeline.
Well, let's get to the bottom of it right now, because the baby factory is on the other line listening.
I don't think you're allowed to say that, Jeffrey.
I didn't say it. He said it. He called it the baby factory.
What?
Melanie's been on the phone this whole time and wants to talk to you.
You're not serious, are you?
I am. Melanie, you there?
Yes.
This is so awkward.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there. I was just telling it kind of like how I saw it.
Jason, I'm really unhappy right now because I thought you were more mature than how you're sounding on the phone. I mean, like, just because I said that I wanted to have kids doesn't mean I want to have them with you.
We're going to have them somewhere, and...
Melody, you have to understand that's pretty intense first date conversation.
It kind of just felt like the natural time to say it. I mean, he was talking about fertility, and then the older lady was talking about how we would have gorgeous kids. So it had already come up. So I thought it wouldn't hurt to bring it up.
I mean, I could understand that.
Yeah.
That seems understandable.
I mean, the stars were like literally aligning for you guys to have kids together.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, I mean... I think y'all are making this to be like some weird Disney film. It was just like, just a casual date, and next thing I know, I'm being like forced to sign a 4-year contract.
Oh my gosh.
Not forced.
Now you're out of control.
Yeah, I agree with
Well, that's the
Brooke.
thing, Melanie. You have to understand about guys. We're stupid. So if you say, I want to have babies soon, we just automatically assume you're talking about having them with us.
Yeah, totally.
That's
dude.
self-involved. I don't know if that's
But that's how
stupid.
men
Okay.
are. We just think that you're always talking about us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she had the old lady's approval, so I felt like she was ready to jump right into it.
Jason, I mean, you don't even know what it's like to be me, okay? I don't want to be like an older mom in my 30s, going to elementary schools and being the dinosaur mom.
You mean Brooke? Brooke is in her 30s.
Okay, I have to stop you. Melanie. Melanie, your 20s is supposed to be spent dating, figuring out who you are, partying, getting it all out of your system. I mean, it's great if you want to have babies, but there's no rush. You're 24.
The old lady
That's
in
the
room.
dinosaur in the room.
I mean, I'm not trying to make this personal to you. I mean, it's just how I feel. And Jason, that night I saw it in your eyes. I think you'd be a great dad.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Jason, what do you think?
But
You ready to put on the daddy pants?
Kids are a lot of responsibility, and I'm still, enjoying my life.
Well, you'll have at least 9 months for the baby to grow to, get used to it.
You guys, stop. All of this.
Obviously, Melanie's not trying to get pregnant immediately. Yeah. She's just trying to let you know
I
what her...
actually wouldn't mind really soon, so.
oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Not immediately, but soon.
Yeah.
Sooner than sooner.
Sooner than soon.
Okay.
Oh.
So maybe Jason was right. He wasn't blowing it out of proportion.
Not now, like 10 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys see what I'm saying. I mean, it's just a lot to take in. I mean,
Yeah.
a few hours of knowing this person, and, she's already naming our kids off in her mind,
I haven't named all of them, just 2, Just kidding. I mean, it's like a little bit of baby humor.
Oh my God.
Joking, you
Okay.
guys.
At least she's making light of the situation.
See?
That's good, Melanie.
So that was my plan, and I wanted to share it with you, Jason, and I would like to see you again if you're up for it.
All right.
That's a good offer.
So with that in mind, Jason, would you like to go out with Melanie one more time? We will pay for it.
At least she's being honest with where she's at in life. You can give her that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what she's into, and, she's being honest, and I guess I'm going to have to be honest, too. I mean, I'm not ready to get into that right now. I just think it'd be a big waste of time.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, Melanie. Looks like we can't convince Jason to give you another shot.
Okay. Well, I mean, Jason, if you have any friends who are mature enough to settle down and done playing games, I mean, you can send them my way.
Whoa.
I actually do know some guys that are a little older that, maybe you could get along with really great. They've got telescopes, too.
Well, I'm not interested in, dinosaur men, so if they're not too old, I mean, you can let me know.
No one in their 30s.
Okay, so, this is kind of successful. Jason's going to hook up Melanie with one of his mature friends.
There you go.
And Melanie, I would like you to name that third child after the morning show.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's easy to miscommunicate via text message because you can't tell people's tone. Sometimes you get a text message, you don't put a smiley face in the right spot. It's like, oh man, do they think I'm mad at him now? Or the other day when I texted my friend who owes me some money and I said, hey, I'm going to kill you and your entire family if you don't pay me.
What?
Whoa.
Again, didn't hear the tone.
Oh.
Didn't hear the tone. And then next thing I'm explaining to the cops, it's just a big miscommunication,
Joking.
And
Winky
I probably
face.
shouldn't say anything else about it because I got a court date coming up, so I probably shouldn't talk about that anymore. But it is hard to tell things via text message. And Dennis, who's on the phone with us, thinks that he might have screwed up his chances with a girl named Jordan because of a texting error. We'll find out about that in just a second. But first, Dennis, what's up?
Hello.
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 Before we get into the texting thing, let's just talk about the girl that you want to call. What's her name?
Her name is Jordan.
Cool. Where'd you meet lovely Jordan?
I met her at a bar.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So is the date that you want to talk about at the bar where you met her, or you went out somewhere else?
Well, I saw her and met her at the bar, and then we hung out there for an hour. And then I've been hoping to get an official date, but this is sort of for the introduction date.
Like an
Okay.
Insta date right
So-
away.
Okay.
What was that like? I mean, why did you approach her? Did she approach you?
I was at the bar with a group of friends, and it was my turn to get the round of drinks. So I go up to the bar, and I see this very beautiful woman. It's Jordan.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad it wasn't somebody else.
Yeah. And she was standing behind Jordan, and I was like, wow, I got to talk to her. And then unfortunately, Jordan started talking. I was like, I guess I'll just deal with these scraps. Okay, so you went to get drinks, and then that's when you saw her.
Yeah, I saw her. I complimented her on her shoes, and I asked, what are you drinking? And she said, I'm having a Cosmo. And I said, ooh, that sounds good. I think I'll have one, too. And so I got her.
Really? A Cosmo, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't normally drink Cosmos, but it was just, I just kept going back to the bar and kept ordering myself Cosmos. And she,
Did you buy her Cosmos too, though? I'm just making sure.
just the first one.
Okay.
Okay. And then other than that, you seem like you're a Cosmo, alcoholic at that point.
Cosmo.
Yeah, I mean, it looked kind of weird. And she called me out on it.
Oh.
That's cute.
Yeah, she was like, are you a big Cosmo drinker? And I was like, yeah, I mean, I drink Cosmos all the time.
Yeah, Cosmos for life, man.
Yeah.
And then she was like, really? And I was like, no, not really. I normally drink beer. But it was a good excuse to talk to you.
Oh,
that's
funny.
that's cute.
And smart.
And it seems sincere. What was her response to that?
She thought it was pretty cute. And she's like, oh, I mean, that's weird, but it's nice.
All right. Hopefully.
You're weird but nice.
Yeah. That's always a good compliment. Hey, weirdo, but I still think you're a good person.
Yeah.
So you had a enjoyable conversation with her, though.
Yeah. I mean, and then on the third trip, I offered to buy her another one. And I sort of ditched my friends and sat next to her.
Okay. And your friends, of course, were watching this whole thing and egging you on?
Yeah, no, they were very cool about it. They know I'm pretty shy in these kind of things. And so they were just like, thumbs up.
I mean, after 3
Okay.
Cosmos, nobody's shy anymore.
Yeah. It took about 3 to get me to do it.
Yeah.
So how did the night end for you guys?
I mean, she said she had to go meet some friends, and I was like, oh, boyfriend? And she was like, no, I'm meeting with a girlfriend. And I was like, oh, fantastic. I'd love to, hang out with you sometime. And we exchanged numbers, and that was that. We texted a bit afterwards.
Okay, and is that when the texting mistake happened? that you talked about in your email?
Yeah. So basically, I have another friend named Jordan, and he's a guy friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I just mixed up the texts. He messaged me that he went out with a new girl last night, and I joked. I texted him and said, "You should probably get an STD check. They're like $75."
Wait, and that went to
please
her?
tell me you texted that to her.
Yeah.
What did she write back? Like, why?
Is she even talking to you?
The first response was like ...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, when I realized my mistake, I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That was a joke. I have another friend named Jordan. Totally did not mean to send that. And it just made me look more and more guilty.
Yeah. She totally thinks that you're writing to some girl telling her that she needs to go get an STD check because she slept with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I could see why she's not going out on a date with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so it doesn't look good. And so that's why I contacted you guys, because she seems really great, and I feel like I would be missing out if I didn't try to...
Give her an STD?
Get her... No, go on a date with her.
No, really, though.
Okay.
You're clean, though, right? Like, I mean, whatever you had in the past, you've gotten taken care of.
I've never had anything. I'm very clean.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's time to live. It's time to live, Dennis.
It's time to live.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and see if we can get you another date in your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Dude, look what you just made me do.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update is a lesson to always double check your text messages before you send them.
It's a good lesson in life.
Yeah, you send some missed texts sometimes. Usually there's something you can get out of, unless, of course, you're telling your date that she should go get an STD check. And probably hard to talk your way out of that one, right, Dennis?
Yeah.
If you're just joining us, Dennis is on the phone. He wants to call a girl named Jordan. They met at a bar. He was drinking a bunch of Cosmos to try to impress her because that's what she was drinking. And then they talked for about an hour. They exchanged numbers, and that was it. That was their date. But they were texting back and forth after, and his buddy named Jordan texted him and said that he had hooked up with somebody. And Dennis responded, "You should go get an STD check now. It's like $75." But he sent it to the wrong Jordan. The girl that he was talking to got that text, and she stopped talking to him. So we're about to get her on the phone right now and see if we can explain and maybe get Dennis another date.
I don't know that this is going to do any good, Dennis. I mean, like you said, you tried to explain already, and the more you explain, the more guilty you look. Now you're having us call her.
I figure it's just a Hail Mary. You know, like meeting her, she's just so beautiful. She's definitely out of my league. I'm just doing what I can.
Okay.
Now, I could call her and pretend like I'm from a doctor's office and say, "Hey, we haven't seen you yet for your STD check. I'd like to get you in here."
No, please don't do that.
Yeah, that's a good choice, Dennis.
All right. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jordan, please?
This is Jordan.
Hey, what's up, Jordan? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm fine. How are you?
Not too bad. What's going on today with you, Jordan?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You running errands or something? You got laundry to do? I got some laundry I need to do.
I mean, I have work tonight, but
Nice.
why are you guys calling me?
Sorry.
You recently met a dude named Dennis.
Dennis?
Yeah. You met a guy named Dennis at a bar the other day, right? He can throw back Cosmos like a champ.
Oh, my God.
Impressed. You were impressed, weren't you?
I mean, with Cosmos, sure.
Yeah, of course. It takes a man to be able to throw down like 5 or 6 Cosmos in one sitting, you know?
Something like that, I guess. I mean, what's the point? Why are you talking about Dennis?
Well, Dennis listens to our show, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So Dennis emailed us because he says that you've kind of trailed off a little bit, and he wants to know if he did something wrong.
Oh, God. I mean, did he tell you what he texted me?
Yeah.
He did. And have you gotten checked?
That's not the right question, Jubal.
No, didn't feel it necessary to get checked.
Oh my God.
So he told you that he texted me about the STD check.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he told us he tried to explain it, but he feels like you think he was lying.
Well, I mean,
yes. I would.
yes.
I told him I would feel the same way. Like anybody who's going to get that text from basically he's a stranger. I mean, you spent 1 hour with him. Like, why would you believe him?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's exactly right. So, and then there was like the rest of the stuff that he said. So,
What, like
The
when
rest
he
of the
was
stuff that he said?
when he was trying to tell you that it was meant for his friend Jordan instead of you mean?
no, like after that, like there was like a lot more that he said.
About what? He told us that he sent you that STD joke, and then he was like trying to over-explain, and it seemed like he was lying. That's all he told us.
Oh yeah, I mean, it got like way worse after that. Like I don't know what is up with him. Like it was really weird.
Wait, how can it get worse than you should go get an STD check that costs $75? Like that seems as bad as it could get to me.
Oh no, like he kept going. Like he told me a whole bunch of stuff.
Like what?
So he sent, the STD thing, oh my God, sorry, it was a joke, a friend, blah, blah. And then he started, without me asking, like he was telling me basically like his sexual history.
Wait, like how many partners he's had and stuff?
Yeah, like exactly that. Like he was like, oh, I like haven't really been with that many girls. And I was like, okay. Like, that's fine. And he was like, it was only like 3 women that I've been with. And he's like, and the first time I was a junior in high school, there was this girl, and I only got to second base. And then, like, I didn't say anything because, like, I don't know. I feel like stuff like that's, like, not something you necessarily just tell someone that you've just met.
So wait, like he did like a novel of all of his sexual history back to junior high where he touched some girl's boob.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was talking about like, and the next time I was in college and I experimented with a girl. It's like, okay.
What were you texting back to him in the middle of all this? Like, why would he keep going?
When he started doing like going back, giving me all these really specific examples, I didn't say anything. Like, I didn't know what to say. I was just kind of like sitting there. Like, I would start typing like, oh, that's cool, but I didn't send it. So I'm assuming like he just kept going. Like and then he was like, and the only other woman that I ever did something with was she was much older, and we didn't go all the way. I was like really intimidated, and I didn't know what to do. Like, what do you say to a person like that?
I think he was trying to tell you that he wasn't experienced enough to get an STD, even though it only takes one person to give you an STD. Yeah. But I think that I'm guessing that was him trying to say, "See, I'm innocent. Look how inexperienced I am."
That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Hang on, Dennis. You're not supposed to talk yet.
Well, wait a second. Is that Dennis on the line?
Yeah, he's on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah, Jordan. I'm trying to be honest and open. That text was so embarrassing that, I felt like I needed to explain myself. And, you responded with ... and I thought that just meant explain yourself. And so, I just wanted to put your mind at ease.
I guess,
I just wanted to, explain my entire history to say, the chances of me getting an STD are, next to none. In fact, they're none.
Well, Dennis, you have to know how weird that is. It's very strange to give away that much specific information to someone you just met about your personal history.
I mean, I'm very excited, You're very beautiful. You're definitely out of my league. So I just, I'm a little inexperienced, and I feel like I gave the wrong message with that initial text.
I don't think
you gave the whole message.
Yeah, it wasn't the initial text, Dennis. I think that's the thing, is it's all of the texts afterwards are, I think, the nail in the coffin for you.
But I was very open and honest. You got to give me that. Right?
Give him credit.
You do have to give him credit for that, Jordan. That is missing, I feel like, in today's world. And I think so. And did you have fun with him at the bar?
At the bar, yes, but it's just too much, man. It's just way too much.
And Jordan, you got to give him credit, because I would be mortified if all of this information was coming out and he seems cool with everything, you know? Like, you seem like you're pretty solid in who you are, at least, Dennis.
I am solid. I'm nice. I'm honest. I'm very open, and I'm just not very sexually experienced.
I think we know that now.
I'm nice, honest, and not very sexually experienced. That's the kind of dude that I think you should go out with again, Jordan. Would you like to go out on another date with Dennis? We will pay for it.
I don't know. I mean, sure, I appreciate Dennis being like an honest guy, but I'm sorry, he's just too like socially awkward. Like he just doesn't know what to say. I guess in like a romantic situation, and quite frankly, that's just not really something I'm looking for. Like I don't have a desire to be like romantic teacher dating person for someone.
Oh,
like
I can see that
I'm sorry, but it's just not. It's not what I want.
But if I got better at it, would you be open to revising that statement?
Wow. So direct.
And how do you plan on getting better at it, Dennis?
Yeah.
I think just practice. Like I can meet other people, but you seem really terrific, and if I just circle back.
He's so awkward.
I feel like Dennis is going to get arrested in some prostitution ring.
Yeah.
I mean, Dennis, like, very sweet of you. I'm very flattered that you've taken such an interest in me, but I won't pretend like I know the future, but I just get the feeling this is just not it for me.
Okay.
Oh.
But maybe like if you wanted to use me as a booty call or something.
There you go, Jordan.
Oh man.
Hey, doesn't that turn you on, Jordan? Aren't you ready for that?
The thought of a very inexperienced man in my bed.
Dude.
Sure, why not? If I ever felt like it someday, maybe I'll call you for a booty call.
Hey!
That's awesome. That's great. I mean, I am totally into that. If you ever want to call, my door is always open.
Oh, man. And I bet he's good at dirty
Sounds
talk,
like it.
too.
Whenever you meet somebody online and you go out on a date with them, there's always a little part of you that has to fear for your life. A little bit.
What?
Because you don't really know them that well.
What? Why are you fearing who you're dating?
Because you're meeting people on the internet.
Well, all right.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll give it to you on that one.
Steve, who's on the phone today, legit had to fear for his life on his first date, though. It's a crazy story, and he'll tell us in just a second. What's up, Steve? How are you?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Oh, I'm
Pretty
just
good.
glad you're alive to tell us the story, it sounds like.
Yeah, you and me both.
Oh, my gosh.
Before we get into the craziness that you described in your email, tell us a little bit about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Cecilia.
Cecilia.
Okay.
All right. And where did you meet Cecilia?
I met her on Tinder.
Okay.
All
see?
right. And was there any red flags from the beginning that things would get a little out of hand with her?
I mean, I'll tell you, the biggest thing was, like, every once in a while you see somebody where you're just like, there's no way this girl will be interested in me, but I'll try it anyway. And then you don't expect to get, like, a swipe back.
Totally.
But she did.
Okay,
Hey,
so that
nice.
either means she thought you were equally attractive, or it means that she's nuts and no one else will date her.
Right. Either one of those could apply. You never
Okay.
know.
How long had you guys talked before you actually went out?
We didn't talk long before I took a chance and asked her out, because I'm like, this girl is not going to stay alone for very long. I got to take a chance when I get it.
Okay.
My whole thinking is, like, I'm not the best looking guy in the world, but I know my personality is good. If I can just meet him once, I usually can win him over.
I feel you on that one. Like, I feel like I'm a slow burn.
Yeah. Women will give you more of a chance based on things other than looks than guys.
Yeah, that's a nice part about being
Yeah.
a dude is you could be a troll. As long as you're kind of funny, you can get dates with very, very attractive women.
Yeah, exactly.
So what'd you guys do when you went out?
We went to an outdoor concert.
That's a great first date.
Oh, it was awesome. She was just as hot as she was in her pictures, but she was also really sweet.
Oh, that's great. So she had a beautiful personality.
Oh my God, it was amazing. But you know how those outdoor concerts are. If you stand back far enough, you can hear the music, but then you can still talk to each other.
Yeah,
Right.
that's always nice. Because if you go to a concert or a club or something like that, a lot of times you can't even really talk. You can kind of hear what they're saying, and then you throw out an answer that you think is on topic, but really both of you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, you're wearing a pirate shirt.
Right.
I just don't understand how you went to an outdoor concert and you almost died.
Yeah.
So the whole night was going really well. it was like he was really intense, but then it kind of became what I like to say unexpected, because I was like, do you want to like get away from this and go for a walk and go to a bar or something like that? You know, because at this point things are going so well. I'm like, I got to try and get this girl, you know, as far away from other people as possible. And so,
wait, hold on. I don't understand why you want to take her far away from people.
Well, I mean, at this point, I was thinking about maybe trying to steal a kiss or something.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
You wanted
Yeah.
to make out. Okay.
Just a little more privacy.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like you were going to put her in the trunk of a car the way you described it. So I just want to make sure we were on the same page.
No, that's a second date thing.
Okay.
And what happened next?
So, like, we walk away from the park, and we start coming to this really dark area, like, right at the edge of the park. The sun's going down a little bit, and there's, like, bridges and stuff there. So we start walking through there, and all of a sudden, this dude jumps out with a knife.
With a knife?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's got a knife.
Oh, my gosh.
And you ran and left her there to deal with it, I'm guessing.
Pushed her down.
Well, here's the thing. I have done some self-defense courses.
Okay.
So, like, I just sort of jumped into, like, protection mode. And
Really?
I jumped in front of Cecilia, and I told her to get out of there, and she did. And then, like, I know this is going to sound, it's going to be tough to believe, but me and this guy, like, we fought.
Wait,
Wow.
you battled a dude in the park with a knife.
Yeah.
Don't you think the better idea would be to run? Why are you fighting dudes with knives?
He's trained.
I mean, look, if anything's going to impress this girl, it's going to be jumping in front of a guy with a knife.
That's true. Yeah, you saved her life by beating up a dude that jumped out of the bushes with a knife. I think that would score you a second date.
And you can't be honestly still thinking about the date when a guy with a knife is in front of you.
Yeah.
No, honestly, it was just kind of instinct.
That's cool, man. That's
So wait, and what happened in the fight?
He dropped the knife. I got cut a little bit, but nothing more than superficial. But eventually, I guess he just thought it wasn't worth it anymore, because I got the knife out of his hand. It fell, and then he ran away.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
God,
And
you're okay.
did you meet up with her after that?
Well, I turned around. Obviously, she was gone, and it had been a couple of minutes, so she was probably far down the road. And then all of a sudden, she texted me and asked if I was okay. I said, yeah. And then I said, well, hey, why don't we meet at, like, Starbucks in 20 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Starbucks, cleaned myself up a little bit, and she never showed up. And I've been texting her ever since and not getting a reply.
She hasn't replied at all?
You saved her life, pretty much.
I know.
Hold on, why do you want to call a girl that won't call you back after that incident? Like, you always hear that those things bring people closer together.
Yeah, you would think. My first thought is maybe she was just freaked out. I'm like really shaken up by it, and I don't know. I don't want to be like traumatizing her or anything by reminding her, but also like I want to make sure that she's all right. And honestly, I want to go out again.
Yeah, it could have just been a super scary thing for her, and like now she just doesn't want to call you back because she just has a bad memory associated with it or something.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I don't know, man. I think she's a woman that just left you in the woods with a guy with a knife and then sent you a text to check on you.
Well, to be fair, I told her to leave.
Yeah, you did say you'd protect her, and it sounds like you did. It's just weird that she wouldn't at least answer any more of your texts, like even just to talk to you a little bit.
And you,
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah. So she hasn't answered you at all since asking you if you're okay.
No, and that's why I want to do this second date thing. I want to try and get her on the phone and see what's going on.
Okay, cool. Well, then we'll play a song, come back, and call her and get your second date, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
All right, hang on. When you think of superheroes, you think of Superman,
Yeah.
Batman, Steve. That's right.
Steve.
If you missed the first part of today's second date, Steve is on the phone with us, and he wants to call a girl named Cecilia. They met on Tinder, they went to an outdoor concert, and as they were leaving the concert, some dude jumped out at them with a knife. Steve then told her to run and ended up fighting the guy off.
Whoa.
But the problem is, he never saw Cecilia again.
Yeah.
After that, she texted to see if he was okay. He said, yeah, and let's meet at a Starbucks. She never showed up to the Starbucks, and now she won't answer any of his texts or phone calls, so we don't really know what's going on. And we're about to call her right now and see if we can get the answer. Steve, are you ready to go?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
Of course, you're always ready.
Steve, I mean, have you thought, like, she did text you to check in to make sure that you were okay, right?
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't really enjoy the date prior to the knife fight.
I mean, she seemed like she was. I mean, I think I'm pretty good at figuring that kind of stuff out. So it'd be a surprise if she wasn't enjoying herself.
Okay, it'd be more surprising than the guy with the knife.
I mean, maybe not more surprising than that.
That'd be bad if that's the best part of her date. She's like, yeah, it was pretty boring. There was one exciting part, but I don't feel like calling him back.
It's not going to get any better than that.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Cecilia.
This is Cecilia.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Cecilia.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm really tired lately. Also, a lot of heartburn lately. I don't understand why, Cecilia. You got any heartburn problems, or it's just me right now?
Who is this again?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay. Can I help you?
Well, I don't even know if you can help us, but you can help somebody who emailed us about you.
Someone emailed you about me?
Yes. We do a segment on our show. It's called The Second Date. And you went out to an outdoor concert with a dude named Steve a little while ago.
Oh, God, Steve.
Uh-oh.
That's what this is about?
Yep. Steve said that he really had a good time with you, and he told us about the date, even the part where you guys got ambushed by some crazy dude with a knife, and then Steve ended up, fighting him off. And Steve's wondering why you won't text him or call him back.
Is that really what Steve told you?
Yep, that's what he told us. Does that not sound right to you?
No, that's not right at all.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying that the knife fight didn't happen, or?
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's way more to the story than he apparently told you, and I would love to fill you in on what actually happened.
Oh, perfect. You know what?
Heated.
Normally we have to try to convince people to tell us, but the floor is all yours. What happened?
It sounds like he basically told you what happened, but when this guy jumped out, I was obviously scared of a dude with a knife in the woods.
Right.
And I saw them fighting, so I ran away, and I felt like I got far enough away to be safe. And then I started thinking about Steve, and he was still there with that guy, so I was frantically texting him, trying to make sure that he was okay. And he wasn't responding to me, so I was just freaking out, trying to figure out what to do.
Damn,
Did you call
that
the
had
cops?
to be scary.
That's who I would call 911.
No, I didn't call the cops. I mean, everything was just happening so fast, and I was just panicking. So I didn't really think about it in that moment. I just wanted Steve to text me back, and I waited and waited and waited. And when he didn't, I got really worried. So I went back because I wanted to make sure he wasn't just lying on the ground, stabbed with no one around him.
Yeah, that's nice of you.
And I walked back close to where it happened, and I see Steve, and I see the guy with the knife, and they're just talking.
Chatting?
Yep, just chatting and smoking a cigarette. They were laughing together.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sometimes after you fight somebody, you're like, hey, are we cool? Did you pull a knife on me? Oh, we're bros, right? Nice to meet you. Yeah, who knows?
No, not with a stranger.
No, I agree. It's weird.
You think that he set it up? Is that what you're accusing him of?
I mean, I don't know if he set it up, but something was definitely off. There was just something not right about the whole situation. I wouldn't be laughing with somebody who just tried to attack me with a knife.
Yeah, no, that would make me angry. Even if you were a good friend of mine, you attack me with a knife, I'm probably not going to talk anymore.
Dude, what'd you do? Did you pop out of the woods and be like, hey, surprise, I'm here too now?
No. I just kind of put two and two together, and I got really mad and just realized that he was a bad guy, and something was going on, and I wasn't being told everything, so I just decided to put my hands up and walk away. I was I don't even want to deal with this anymore.
Yeah,
that is awful to make someone feel that amount of fear.
Yeah, I was completely terrified, and so when I walked away, Steve finally texted me and was like, oh, hey, do you want to meet at Starbucks? And in my mind, I'm just no, of course I don't. I don't even know what just happened, so I just didn't respond.
Yeah, that is weird. I would love to figure out why he was sitting there talking and laughing with the dude who just tried to stab him.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, cool. Let's do that then, because Steve is actually on the other line listening to this phone call and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, unless he hung up. Steve, are you still there?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Cecilia.
Oh, man.
What the Steve? What was that?
I don't even know what to say here. It's okay. Here's the thing. I really, really liked you. Cecilia. I really did. I thought you were really sweet.
Well, are you going into explaining that you okay? I'll let you explain.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. So while we were talking, before we actually went on the date, she said that it's so great going out with someone who's not a muscle-bound douchebag like the guys that she's used to dating. You just seem like a really sweet guy. And so I'm thinking, all right, I've been here before. I've heard that kind of thing before. And what always happens is I end up being in the friend zone.
You're an idiot.
And so, well, you could think that, but listen, I arranged for the guy to attack us with a knife. I knew no one was gonna get hurt. But here's the thing. I needed to show you that I could protect you, and if that happened in real life, I would absolutely do the same thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
God.
It's a lot easier when it's one of your buddies holding a knife than just actually a random maniac.
Dude, they're laughing, but that is so messed up. Do you know what you made her feel? Do you know what you put her through?
You know how I felt when I keep getting rejected by women that look like her?
Totally the same. Like your life is on the line because you don't know how to close a deal in a relationship.
That's disgusting. I was literally telling you that I liked that you were sweet and not like these other guys. So if I don't like those other guys because they did stuff like that, why would I like you doing it?
But you know what that means in woman speak? That means that you're a sweet guy and I like you and I'll never like you.
There's no such thing as women speak. It's all just the English language. So yes,
if there's no such thing as women speaking, why have I heard that so many times and it's become the friend?
Are you seriously trying to blame this fake mugging on me? Like I said something and that you're really going to blame me?
No, not you individually, just women in general.
Blaming all women for you setting up your friend trying to stab.
No, you know what I mean.
No, you are so lucky you're on the phone right now and not in real life.
Well, according to Steve, he'd be able to protect himself against you. So.
I mean, here's the thing. What are you supposed to do if a girl thinks you're weak? You got to stand up and show her that you're not. And, I couldn't depend that somebody would just accidentally mug us.
Just hope for a mugging.
I never said you were weak, Steve. This isn't an episode.
You said you'd only dated muscle-bound guys. What was I supposed to think?
Maybe that it didn't work out with those guys. I'm looking for something completely different.
Yeah, and just because those guys have muscles doesn't mean they're weak. Like the strongest men I know are actually comfortable with who they are and don't have to prove anything.
I'm comfortable with who I am.
No, you're not. You are setting up muggings in the woods because you don't think that you're a strong enough man on your own.
I do. I know I'm a strong enough man. I wanted to show her how strong I was.
You're so confident, Steve. Like, have you done this with other women before? Like, set up fake mugging?
No, but you know what? None of the other girls I've ever dated kept throwing it in my face that I'm not muscular enough for them.
What? I was never saying anything like that. I was answering your questions about what my exes were like.
Now, because women don't say what they really mean, they've always got subtext.
Steve, you are disgusting. It blows my mind that you think that you have to do this kind of stuff to impress girls.
You know, it blows my mind that you don't get that women want a strong guy.
You don't get that. You don't get what women want.
Seriously, dude, stop with the mansplaining. Yeah, mansplain us what women want. Is that what you want to tell us, what we want?
Cecilia, I think I know what women want, and women want another date with Steve. Would you like to go out with Steve? On a second date, we will pay for it.
Maybe you could go on a date with that fake nice guy. I'm sure you have a lot to talk about.
So what you're saying is you wouldn't want to go out with me again?
What in the world makes you think that I would ever, in my mind, think about saying yes?
I mean, I'm being honest with you.
Oh, my gosh.
Give him that.
He really doesn't get it, Cecilia.
That's the most delusional thing anybody has ever said.
Yeah.
You know what's delusional is the fact that women always say they want the nice, funny guy, and then they never go for him.
Oh, my God. They just don't go for you, Steve, because you're crazy.
Sure.
It's not nice to set up a fake mugging.
Even if it was fake, you didn't know it was fake at the time, and I never even got to thank you.
Good point.
Who doesn't thank somebody for saving their life?
Shut up.
You know what, Steve? I think you're the one who dodged.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, a lot of people waste their time trying to find love, online dating, or having friends hook them up with somebody that they think would be perfect, when everybody knows the only place to really find true love is in a crowded men's bathroom at a dirty bar. We all know that, right? And that's where Eric found the girl that he wants to call today, in the men's bathroom at a bar. What's up, Eric?
That's not entirely true.
That's what your email said.
Well, she wasn't standing in the bathroom. I was at this bar, and the girls' line was like down the hall. It was really a long line. She looked like pretty upset, so I was like, hey, why don't you use the men's bathroom and I'll watch the door?
Okay, so she did use the men's bathroom.
Yes.
And you stood guard and listened to her pee.
Yeah, I don't know about listen.
All right, so tell us more about her. I mean, your email said how you met and that she's not calling you back, but how'd your evening go with her?
Well, her name was Penny, and she was really nice, so she thanked me for watching the door for her, and I asked her if maybe she wanted a drink, so we went over to the bar and got a drink together.
Dad, you are a gentleman, and you even paid. Held the door.
Yeah, I think we got along really good, just back and forth. I asked her what she did. She asked me what I did for work and everything, which right now I'm out of work currently, so...
So you impressed her with that line.
Yeah.
What do you do for
I
work?
was truthful. I wasn't going to lie to her.
Yeah, okay.
That's good. It's good that you didn't say, like, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So what did you guys actually do on your date?
We didn't go on a date.
Oh, okay. So she's not calling you back just after this one night you met her at the bar?
Yeah, exactly. So when we're at the bar, we're talking and everything, and I wanted to ask her out, see if she wanted, so I didn't know how to do it. Yeah. And we're just standing there talking and everything, and I saw this rose laying on the bar. So I grabbed the rose, and I gave it to her, and I said, hey, if you take this and go out with me, I'll get you 12 more.
Oh, my gosh. You did not just say that. Did she actually like that?
She loved it, yeah. I mean, she said yes. She took the rose.
Did she notice that you stole it from somebody else?
No, I don't think so.
All right. And so you guys, you got her number there?
Yeah, we exchanged numbers, and then we texted. It seemed real friendly and everything. And then it just started to get weird. It seemed a little more distant, so I just asked, like, what's going on? Why the cold shoulder? And then after that, I never got a response.
What do you mean it got distant?
I don't know. It was like, hey, how you doing? Like we were leading up to something, and then it just seemed like something went away. I didn't get it.
All right, so you met her this one night at the bar. You had a conversation over drinks after you helped her pee. And you liked her so much that you want to do a second date update just after that meeting?
Yeah, I liked her. I really want to go on a date with her.
How long did you guys spend together at the bar?
Half hour.
Okay, so after a half hour, you're willing to do a second date update?
Yeah, half hour's a long time. Got through a lot in a half hour. We talked about a lot. I mean, she was real pretty. Blonde hair, blue eyes. She likes sports. I mean, she seemed perfect.
Yeah, it sounds like your guys' souls really connected over those drinks. I mean, you don't really know anything about her. Are you sure she's even single?
I don't think she would have let me buy her a drink. I mean, I hope she's single.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Trust me. She could be she could be like married for 40 years, still let you buy her a drink.
And give you the number.
Yeah.
All right, here's the deal, guys. Like, I never get to meet, like, I never had the opportunity, like, with someone this pretty and everything, and I feel like I'm almost there. So I really want to hook up with this girl. I really want to talk to her. I want to know what's up.
Okay, so basically she's the hottest girl that you've ever had a conversation with.
Yeah, well, I tried to talk to a lot of hot girls, but this is the only one that actually talked back to me.
Nice. Hey, I completely understand then why you want to do this.
Oh, my God.
Why do you think that she's not calling you back then, or why do you think she stopped texting you?
I don't know. I mean, I thought everything went fine in the bar. Maybe she saw me grab the rose. I didn't steal it from someone. Maybe she saw me grab the rose off the bar or something. Maybe she thought that was classless. I don't know. She gave me her number.
What was the last thing that you guys said to each other?
It was really nice meeting you. I can't wait to go out, and I'll hit you up tomorrow.
And what'd she say back?
She said, thanks again for watching the restroom. That was really nice of you. So thanks again for watching the restroom while I pee. And that was it.
And that's the last thing you've heard from her?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what that is? Can anybody tell me what that is?
No, go
That
with water dripping. Water dripping.
Is the sound of a budding new romance.
It's like Dove.
It is, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that is why Eric wants to call a girl today in his second date update. Eric is on the phone with us. He told us about how he met this girl at a bar. He met her because she was standing in line for the women's restroom. It was really long, and he was like, let me be your knight in shining armor. I'll stand guard. You can go in the men's bathroom. And then they struck up a conversation after that. They talked for about 30 minutes, but now she's not texting him back. And he wants to get a hold of her really badly. Why? Because in his own words, she's the hottest girl that's ever actually talked back to him.
So sad.
All right, Eric, are you about ready to give Penny a call and get your second date update?
Yes, I am.
And Eric, what did Penny do when you guys were talking? I forgot to ask, that gave you the indication that she was legitimately into you.
I don't know if it's anything she did. I mean, the fact that she was talking to me for a half hour and then even gave me her number when I asked for it, that seemed like a good thing.
What's your success rate usually when you ask a girl for a number?
I don't know. I'd say this went well. I don't know. They usually don't go as good as
So it's not that good
Not
usually.
good.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and get her on the phone and see if we can get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is Penny there?
this is her. May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, hi, Penny. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
I'm calling you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you and asked if we could get a hold of you.
Well, I've never heard of your show, so I don't know anybody that would listen to it.
Well, you do actually. You know one person at least who listens to it, and he liked you so much that he wanted us to get a hold of you.
Okay, and who would that be?
That would be a guy named Eric that you met at a bar recently.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. He sent us an email and told us about how he met you and had been texting back and forth with you, really wanted to take you out on a date, but you've stopped texting him. So he asked us if we could get you on the phone and find out if something happened.
Wow. I'm not sure what you guys know about. I mean, I don't know what he told you, so.
He told us, he pretty much just told us that he met you, you were standing in line for the restroom, and then he helped you use the guys' restroom. You guys talked to the bar for about a half an hour and have been planning a date, but then you just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh.
You dropped out of Eric's world and he can't stand it, Penny. So is that true? Did it really happen?
Yeah, so that's true, but he was so rude and so clueless to how rude he was that I didn't just drop off the face of the earth. There was very specific reasons why I just decided never to connect with that person again, ever.
Would you mind telling us?
Why'd you give the number if he was so rude?
I felt bad. Like, I almost kind of felt bad. I mean, this guy was never, ever going to be with a woman. I just
Ever?
don't see it.
He'll never be with a woman ever. What did he do that was so rude?
Well, after he held the bathroom door for me, I made the huge mistake of sitting down for a drink with him. He offered to buy me a drink, which I said yes to.
These all sound like nice gentleman things to do so far.
They sound really nice. They start off to be really nice, gentlemanly things to do. And then he keeps talking, and his mouth just doesn't stop moving. So he proceeds to troll every girl in line and rate her based on looks, which was really fun as another woman in that bar to sit and listen to somebody do.
So he's sitting with you and rating all the other girls in the bar.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he was bored or he thought this was a great idea, but he said, look at all those trolls standing in line, and he wanted to just, like, rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, one by one. And I didn't even get to finish my sentence, and he just starts, like, laying into him.
Did you try to interrupt him and stop him from this?
Oh, yeah. I kept asking him to talk about something else, and he was just, things like, oh, that girl, there's a 4. I mean, her eyes are too far apart. She's got hairy eyebrows and bad skin. And, like, one at a time, like, oh, she's like a straight-up garden gnome, man. Like, she's, like, short and squat. And, like, I mean, he was cracking himself up. He thought he was Mr. Funny Ha-Ha. And I don't think that he has ever had a girlfriend in his entire life because somebody would have stopped this a long time ago.
You know, he did tell us that you're the hottest girl that's ever spoke to him.
Oh, well, that is a compliment, I'm sure.
I'm surprised he said I was the hottest girl because he actually wanted to rate me as well. So
what did you say to him when he told you that?
I asked if we could not do that. I said, let's not do the rating thing anymore. Let's move on. Let's try to talk about anything else, anything.
And did he give you a rating?
Oh, yeah, he gave me a rating. He was adamant. He said, nope, I'm going to hear the rating because it's a good one.
Okay. I'm guessing he's like, you're a 10. Look at all those other 4s and 5s. I'm sitting next to the 10 in the bar.
You think he would because he's trying to hit on me, but no, that ass gave me a 7+.
What does a 7+ even mean?
I guess it's better than a 7, but worse than an 8. And he went on and detailed about why he gave me a 7+.
Oh.
Are you serious?
So he actually went into detail, huh?
Yeah, he wanted me to know why.
What was his reasoning?
Well, my teeth weren't perfectly straight enough. And I had a nice chest, but it could have been a little bigger.
How did you not slap this dude?
I think he's just so unaware. Like, it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't help. It's never going to click with Tim. He's never had a girlfriend, probably never will. So, yeah, I feel bad for the guy.
Well, Penny, thank you for telling us. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. It was a complete nightmare with that idiot.
And I want to tell you, you know what? In my book, you're an 8 minus. Not even a 7 plus.
You upgraded her.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
You're welcome. I also want to let you know that he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's actually on the phone. Eric?
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait, are you kidding me?
Penny, you didn't find that entertaining? Making fun of the girls in line and everything? We were rating them?
That's so mean. Dude, that was so mean. I was trying to be nice to you. It was like, I felt like I was stuck with you, man. You bought me a drink. No, it was no fun. There was no fun.
Yeah, well, you were going right along with it. I thought we were having a good time.
I knew some of those girls, by the way, that you were making fun of. No, none of that was fun.
Where are you ever going to find another guy like that who would come up with a game like that? You know, I'm a good time. I'm a fun time. We do things like that.
Okay, I hope that I never find another guy like that, and you are anti-fun. That was the most unfun thing I think I've ever done. Ever.
I mean, you got the best rating out of everyone.
Wow. You're bragging about giving me a 7 plus? Like, out of 10?
A 7 plus in that bar is like a 10, you know? All the other girls were 5s.
So I'm the best bad-looking girl at that bar, is what you're saying.
I wasn't trying to insult you. You're hot. You're beautiful. You know, I just put a 7.5 on compared to the scale we were working on.
You see, guys, listen to this. You're clueless, man. You are so clueless.
Listen, I know what women want. Okay, I know what they need, and I don't know what you're talking about.
It sounds like it's Eric. She just doesn't know what she needs.
Oh, that's what
Penny.
That's right.
Would you like to go on a second date with Eric? We'll pay for it.
Absolutely not. Not ever again. I hope I never talk to you again.
No, please.
Why don't you just go find another 7 plus to insult? Because I am done listening to this.
Oh, nice. Very nice. The only reason you're not going to go out with me is because you're totally frigid, and I don't need a girl like that.
Oh, my God. You are an imbecile.
Yes.
An absolute imbecile.
Well, not a successful second date update for you, Eric. Penny, thank you for sharing your story.
Yep.
Eric, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry you didn't get a date.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry. I mean, I told her she was a 7 plus, but she was only a 5, believe me.
Oh, really?
Hey, ass. They're done talking to you. It's time for you to go now.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, hey, 7 is a good rating. She must think she's Beyonce or something. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Going to talk about the second date update in just a second. But remember, if you have any legal issues that you need help with, why don't you hit up my friends at advocateslaw.com? I figure this is the perfect time to talk about it.
Absolutely.
Right before we discuss the second date update.
Makes total sense.
You pay nothing to talk to an attorney, so hit them up. Whether it's like something with your car insurance or you have a work issue, you were hurt at work and you need some help, just ask them. Advocateslaw.com. Their number's 206-512-3555. Now on to the second date update. Eric wanted to call a girl named Penny. She wasn't calling him back after they met at a bar. We got her on the phone and found out why she wasn't calling him back. It's because after they met, they were sitting there having drinks at the bar. He bought her a drink and then proceeded to rip on every single female that was in attendance at the bar. I think in hopes of being like, you're the hottest girl in here. But then he rated her a 7 plus. He didn't be like, you're a 10. Brutally honest, I guess.
You can't
But
give them
even
the cake
still,
right away, man.
it's
okay?
not how he thought that was a fun game for people to just put other people down. Nobody wants to participate in that, dude.
Oh, I would. I would love to do that on a date. If I could meet a girl who's just like,
Man.
hey, let's just sit down here and sit here and rip on people for a while. I'd be like, I love you. You're the best. Another text in at 78592 that says, honestly, I thought he was kind of sweet.
What?
I think it'd be fun to sit and rate people. Give him my number. So some people do actually want to do that. So yeah, he just sat there ripping on everybody the whole time, and she obviously didn't want to go out with him again, so they agreed not to go out.
And I'm sure he was a real, 8 plus on the scale too. Of
course.
Because the people who usually rate others are always gorgeous.
I think it's something that most dudes do. Like, we do it sometimes, but never with a girl. Like, you're supposed to...
Yeah, well, that's the whole
you
game,
guys
right?
really sit and rate women?
Well, sometimes. I mean...
Sit and rate women, rate dudes. Just sit and look at people and judge them. That's the fun part of life. especially when you're better than everybody else is just sitting there and judging people.
Apparently I'm missing
I think
out.
it's just part of the whole thing where some dudes have like the part of their game is to insult, hey, you don't walk up to a girl and be nice to her. You gotta be like, hey, like you look okay, like for a chubbo.
For a chubbo.
And then apparently that's supposed to get you some points or something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
because that's hard to get when you just make people's self-esteem
So
plunge.
they agreed not to go out again. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
the guy on the phone for a second date update today says the girl that he met and the girl that he wants to call bonded over an instrument. Probably the sexiest instrument known to man. The banjo.
Oh.
That's right.
Hey.
He says that's how he struck up a conversation with the girl that he wants to call today. I guess they are big fans of the banjo.
And when you said sexy, I was immediately thinking bagpipes. So
Really?
thank you for clarifying for me.
Those are probably the top two sexy instruments. But this time it involves banjos. So, Sean, how does one bond over a banjo? What happened?
I was at a show with a band. They had a banjo player, and I was really digging the guy. And at one point I said out loud, "Oh my God, this guy's so good." And there was a girl next to me. I wasn't there with her. I hadn't talked to her, but she heard me, and she just turned to me and said, "Oh my God, yeah, I love this guy."
Yeah.
And then that's how it happened.
And who doesn't
Yeah.
think a good banjo player is impressive?
I mean, it
It is always impressive, yeah, but never like, man, this banjo's making me horny. Anybody else? Over here, sir. It's making me feel it too. Is that what happened?
Oh, yeah, she got all hot and bothered.
I bet. So tell us more about the evening. What was her name?
Juliana.
Juliana, all right.
So we ended up talking a little bit. Of course, you can't really talk too much during the show. And I was there with some friends. She was there with some friends of hers, but we both just kind of ditched them.
Nice.
All right.
That's pretty good. That's a good
And
sign.
Ballsy on her part to just ditch her friends and go with random banjo lover.
Well, how often do you find a fellow banjo lover?
Yeah.
So afterwards, we ended up going to a bar nearby.
And how was that?
It was great. We hung out, had a drink. We were just talking and chatting and laughing a lot. And, in fact, we were both surprised when, after, I don't know, a little while, 20 minutes or so, the bartender actually asked how long we had been dating.
Oh, so your chemistry was that good that it seemed like you guys were a thing.
Yeah. So we laughed and were like, well, I guess if this counts as a date, we've been dating for about an hour now.
That's awesome.
Sweet. Did she like that answer? Did she seem okay with it being called a date?
She was cool with it. It was kind of awkward for both of us. But since it wasn't either of us that caused the awkwardness, we both just kind of laughed it off. And yeah, she seemed fine with it.
And this was your actual date, right? You didn't go out with her.
No, we just met and kind of decided to hang out for a minute.
Okay. And how long was your guys' hangout that night?
Well, we were there for maybe half an hour or so, and then I did something stupid. I spilled my drink on myself. As we're laughing and talking and having a good time.
Okay.
It's okay. We all have spasms like that when we laugh. So was the date over then when you dumped your drink on yourself?
No, because she mentioned that she lived close by there. And I said, I really wanted to hang out with her more, but not like covered in this sticky alcohol. I said, look, I don't want to be forward. I'm not trying anything, but would you mind if we went back to your place and I could kind of clean myself up a little bit?
Oh my God. How big of a drink were you drinking?
That's a whole picture.
I mean, I've spilled a lot of drinks on myself and just been fine with it.
Well, it was red wine. You don't want to let it sit for too long.
Okay.
So was your idea to go back to her place and then take your shirt off?
Yeah, exactly.
And sit there and talk to her without a shirt on?
Or maybe borrow one of her frocks.
I was thinking just like go and, wash it off in the sink and then put it back on again and let it be damp. And I'll be honest, I didn't really think it through that far, all right?
You were totally just using it as an excuse to go back to her place.
That would have been nice. I wasn't, though. I really did want to sit there in a wine-stained shirt.
Did you guys go back to her place, or was she like, nah, that's good, we'll go out a different time?
No, she was fine with it. So we did. We went back to her place, and, I cleaned myself up as best I could. And she said, hey, do you want another drink? So we ended up hanging out at her place and having a couple drinks.
And then, oops, I spilled one on my pants now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Didn't see that one coming.
See, now I wish I had that level of forethought and tried that, but I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. So you guys just hung out and talked for a while?
Yeah, and I'd had enough to drink by that point. I didn't really feel comfortable driving home. So I ended up crashing on her couch.
Okay.
Yeah, she was in her bed. I was in the couch. No funny business. Everything was cool. But we'd had a really good time.
So what was it like in the morning? Did she wake you up?
Well, I woke up before she did, and I didn't want to wake her up. I wanted to let her sleep, as long as I could. So I left, thinking that was the considerate thing to do.
Was there a note left behind or anything?
Yeah, I left her a little note, said, hey, didn't want to wake you, had a great time, hope we can hang out again. And I haven't heard back from her since then.
Okay, so what do you think might have gone wrong?
Either she just wasn't having as good a time as I thought she was, or maybe she thought it was rude or something that I left without saying goodbye, even though I was trying to be, as considerate as I could. So I don't know.
Okay. All right, well, we'll figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just tuning in, Sean, who's on the phone to do a second date update today, just gave every dude listening a great idea on how to get back to a lady's house. Just spill drinks on yourself nonstop. Because that's what he did on his date. He met a girl at a show, they bonded over the banjo player, and then they went to a bar after and were having some drinks, and he spilled his drink on himself. And then he was like, oh man, now I need to take my shirt off and clean it. Can we go back to your place? And she said yes. So apparently it's a tactic that works. Sean, I still think you did that on purpose.
I wish I had, and from now on I will, if this works anyway.
Do you think, if a guy said that to me, I would obviously think he wanted to get it on at my house and was using it as an excuse. Maybe she was disappointed that you didn't try anything.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe I was too tipsy to pick up on that by that point. I didn't think I was. Who knows?
Sean actually spent the night at her house and then left her a note saying that he had a good time and then tried to get a hold of her after, but hasn't heard anything from her. I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can get her on the phone and find out why. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Juliana, please?
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Juliana, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, what is this?
It's a radio show.
Is this a scam? Are you trying to sell me something? I'm going to hang up.
No, I'm not trying to sell you anything at all.
If we were.
One of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
Okay.
His name is Sean, and he's a guy that you sort of went on a date with recently.
Oh.
That went down.
Right. Whoa. So you remember hanging out with Sean?
Yeah, I remember him.
It doesn't sound like you fondly remember him.
You could say that.
Oh.
Oh, okay. He has great memories of you.
Really?
Yeah, that's why he emailed us. Sean wants to know why you're not calling him back.
I think he's a sketchball. Is that a good enough reason?
Really? No. I mean, we talked to him. I thought he was dorky at worst, but a nice guy.
So he called you? What did he say?
Well, I don't want to tell you because you sound mad.
It wasn't anything bad.
I want to know. I want to know. What did he say?
Well, he said that he met you at some show and you guys were bonding over the great banjo player that they had. And then you went to then you went to a bar after.
Whoa.
And he spilled a drink on himself and asked if he could go back to your place to kind of clean his shirt up or something.
Which we all said had to be an excuse to just get over to your place, but he swore up and down it wasn't.
So I guess he didn't mention to you that he's a thief.
What?
Whoa.
No.
Yeah, he's a kleptomaniac.
He didn't drop that.
Yeah, he didn't tell us that he likes to steal things.
Yeah, so the next morning, I was in my room. He was on the couch. I heard some rustling in the hallway, and it was 5 a.m. or something. And then I heard a door close. So I called out. I was like, Sean, hello? No answer. So I got up, walked out into the hallway. I looked around. I checked the couch. He wasn't there. He was gone. But I saw that the closet door in my hallway was open, where I keep my coats and stuff.
Okay.
And he had put his coat there.
Uh-huh.
So I went over to close it, and his coat was gone. That makes sense, I guess, if he was gone. But then all of my hangers were gone, too.
What?
Yeah, all of my empty hangers that were just hanging in my closet were gone.
What?
They were there. They were there before he came. So, yeah, he's a thief.
Wait, you're accusing him of stealing coat hangers from your house?
I'm not assuming that happened. I know that happened. He did it.
You sound very angry about these hangers being taken.
Would you be angry if you invited someone back to your house after a really nice date and then found out that they stole things from you? Yeah, I think you'd be.
I guess, but I don't know why hangers just doesn't hit me that hard.
Me neither. It's so weird.
They're my things. I only just met. We hung out for like a couple hours. And I invited him back to my place. Like, what the man? Like, why would you take my hangers?
Yeah, it's a really valid question.
It makes no sense. It's weird and sketchy and dumb.
Yeah, it is.
You didn't notice anything else missing from your house. It was just the hangers.
You keep saying my hangers like it's not a big deal, but he just took them. He didn't leave a note. He didn't say anything about it. He just took my hangers. That is weird, man.
Yeah, I guess it is weird. I don't know why you would take hangers. Don't you want to know why he would?
Hangers?
Don't you know why he would want to steal your hangers?
No, I don't care why he did it. I don't care how he tries to excuse himself. He's lucky I didn't call the police.
That would be a call.
Yeah, I'd love to see him get arrested for that.
That's possible, though, right?
I probably, you probably could get him arrested. I'm kind of wondering why he would steal your hangers. So I think we should ask him, Juliana, because he's on the phone listening right now and wants to talk to you.
What? This is a setup?
Well, I don't like that word. It's a dirty way to describe it, but yeah, kind of. Sean?
Hey, Juliana.
Wow. I didn't know you were on the phone, but since you are, what the hell were you thinking?
It's a great question.
Okay, this is a big misunderstanding.
Oh, yeah? What's the misunderstanding? You took my hangers and what? What's the misunderstanding?
Okay, yeah, I took some hangers. I'm sorry. Honestly,
okay,
for one
so you
thing...
did take them. Oh my God, how is there a misunderstanding there?
That is so weird.
All right, Juliana, just calm down. Hear me out, okay? There's actually a really good reason why I took the hangers.
There is no good reason why you would take my hangers.
Yeah, I'm interested in hearing the reason, too. I think everybody is.
And how many hangers are we talking about right now? Like 3 or 12?
It was probably around 15 or so, but okay.
Yeah.
Dude.
Here's the thing. I just moved into a new apartment. My hangers are all in a box somewhere. I don't know where. Everything I own is in boxes except for all my clothes that are in a pile on my kitchen table. So I was thinking, all right, I was getting my coat out of the closet, and I'm thinking, oh, my God, here's all these hangers. If I just grab a handful and take them with me, it'll make my life so much easier for the next few days. And then when I see her again, I'll bring them back because I'll have my life together a little bit more by that point. And I'll say, hey, you probably didn't even notice these were gone, but I borrowed some of your hangers. I hope that's cool. I was thinking you'd think it was charming and funny.
What? No, that is so weird. You thought that stealing my hangers would make me actually want to see you again? Or surprising me with the fact that you stole my things would be exciting and charming? That makes no sense.
Juliana, I didn't steal anything, okay? I just borrowed something. I was with every intention of giving it back. I'll bring them back today if you want, and it's 15 plastic coat hangers that I didn't think you'd even notice were gone.
Borrowing is when you ask someone usually that you know, or you can't just meet someone and then take their things and think it's okay and that you'll bring it back. What if I didn't see you again?
Well, we'd had such a good time, I thought you were probably going to want to hang out again. And,
Well, that's really annoying, too, that you would just assume that. And so take my things, and that's your reasoning. That is so stupid.
Okay, yeah, it was kind of inconsiderate. I probably should have said something about that on the note I left you. So I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
Honestly, at this point, I don't even care. Just keep the hangers. Whatever.
Juliana, I mean, do you think your anger's maybe a little bit out of control on this one?
No, you don't go on a first date with someone. We just met that night. You don't. What, is that going to win someone over by taking their things?
He just said,
what does that mean for future things? Is every time he comes over, if we hang out again, he's going to take something else?
Yeah, that's true. Like all of a sudden your silverware is missing. Just a couple forks, though.
Yes.
I moved.
Yeah, not gonna lie, but that's indicative of kleptomaniac tendencies. What the hell? I don't want to be around someone like that.
I think we're getting carried away here.
Juliana, you think you're maybe blowing this a little bit out of proportion for 15 plastic coat hangers? I mean,
I'm not blowing anything out of proportion. They're my things.
Hey, Juliana, you're clearly fired up about this, and I think you two should get together and talk outside of this phone call. Would you like to go on a second date with?
So.
No, would you like to go on a second date with Sean? We'll pay for it.
I don't care how fast you say it. I'm not doing it.
What if I say it this fast? Would you go on a second date with him? What if it's that fast?
Stop! Come on, give him a a chance. He's like dumb with social graces, maybe, but he doesn't sound like a bad person.
Well, dumb with social graces is not that attractive. I don't know. This is weird.
Look, whether you want to hang out again or not, that's fine. But I'm going to tell you what. I'll come back to your place tonight. I'll bring back your hangers, and I'll bring you a new set of new hangers.
No, you don't.
Did you hear that, though? He said he'd bring a brand new set.
Oh, that's an upgrade. You're right, Jubal.
I swear to God, if you come over tonight with those hangers, I'm going to shove them inside you.
Oh, that was aggressive.
You never know. That could be even more incentive for him to come over.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, that Julia woman from the second date update, only 2 words come to mind. Whack job.
Yeah, very high pitched, man. When she gets mad.
Yeah. Except I kind of agree with her, though. I don't think she's that much of a whack job, really.
Yeah. I mean, just because it's hangers doesn't mean it's not weird that he took something.
You don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about today's second date update. This dude named Sean wanted to call Juliana. That's her name. And she wasn't calling him back because he stole hangers from her. I know it sounds weird. Yeah, he woke up in the morning, took some hangers, and she was really mad about it. Now, she did kind of freak out a little too much. Maybe kind of be like, why would you take my hangers, instead of calling him like a thief and yelling at him a bunch. But she agreed to never go out with him again. She doesn't ever want to see him again because he's a kleptomaniac and a thief.
I'm so unorganized, I wouldn't even know if he stole a bunch of my hangers.
Yeah, I'd have no idea.
I know. I'm like, I'll take them.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do... Excuse me, man.
How you doing over there? A little
Excuse
flummy?
me. There you go, man. All you have to do is email the show and...
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl that's on the phone to do a second date update today actually got stood up completely for her first date, but she feels like it might be her fault.
Really?
Yeah, normally when somebody gets stood up, they're angry at the other person. They're like, I just want to get them on the phone so I can yell at them.
Yeah.
But she feels like she might have actually screwed up and maybe understands why this guy didn't show up for her date. Amy, how are you?
Hi, guys. I'm okay.
First of all, did he just stand you up completely?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I waited at the bar and waited, and I never saw anyone. I didn't hear from him.
That's like the worst feeling ever. How long did you wait?
Well, I was there for like 30 minutes when I started to wonder if I should maybe like text or call, and then right around 45 minutes, I'm kind of patient, I guess.
Yeah.
And I texted him and didn't hear anything back, and then I called him.
And no answer to that either?
Yeah, so I probably waited about an hour total.
Okay, and how did you meet this guy?
I met him online.
Okay, and how long had you been talking before you decided to meet up?
We were chatting for like 2 weeks, and we had pretty lengthy conversations. And I really felt like I knew this guy and, you know, knew a lot about him. And, I mean, I don't know if any of you have done online dating, but it's pretty clear, you know, the guys that are just looking for one thing, and they pretty much get to the point really quick. I mean, most guys aren't going to spend 2 weeks figuring out who you are and what you like.
Unless they're good at it. And then you'll have no idea that that's all they want. So you just made plans to meet at this bar, and then you're waiting there for like 45 minutes. And what's going through your mind while you're waiting for him?
Well, a lot of things. I know that he lives like 25 minutes away, so that was one of the things I thought, well, you know, maybe he's stuck in traffic. So I gave it a little while.
Because if he lived right down the street and he was 45 minutes late, you'd be like, all right, he's definitely standing me up. So you thought maybe it was a traffic issue?
Yeah, and then, so I texted him initially and just was like, you know, is everything okay? And I didn't hear anything back. And so then I thought, well, maybe he's in an accident or something.
And that's the kind of the point where you like start to not necessarily hope that he's in an accident, but like maybe not like a bad accident where he's injured, but you know, I hope maybe he got like a little bit of an accident so that he's not standing me up.
Right.
So your email did say though that you feel like it might be your fault that he stood you up, and why is that? You never really actually explained it.
Yeah. So I told it's like a tiny, tiny white lie on the dating profile.
Okay, what was your white lie?
I'm 32, and I said that I was 25.
That's a big difference there.
You lied about your age.
7 years, that is a big age difference, Amy.
I mean, you know how it is. Guys want younger women, and at the time it seems like the right thing to do.
And did you ever come clean about this?
No, I have not come clean. So that's my thought, is that maybe he Googled me or, Facebooked me or...
So you've been online dating a lot, you said. What do you do when guys show up, they think you're 25 and you're actually 32? How do you break that to them?
I mean, I don't think that I look that much different than I did. I was using a picture from a few years ago, but I really don't think that I look that different.
Amy, you were catfishing him.
Here's the deal, is once you hit the 30 mark, you get less messages from people. People are just not as interested. And so, putting that I'm 25, I simply get more messages and more people are willing to look at me and then potentially...
Amy, I know where you're coming from. Look, if I were to do online dating, all right, I never have, but if I were, my profile picture would be Mario Lopez.
It's really similar.
So I can understand where you're coming from. You want to make yourself seem a little more attractive. And this is the only thing that you can think of, is that maybe he found out your real age.
Exactly.
So are you wanting to call and apologize and see if you can make good with that?
Well, I honestly just want to find out what it is, why he stood me up.
Point 5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Amy is on the phone with us, and she wants to call a guy named Craig today because Craig stood her up for her date. But Amy feels like it might be her fault because they met online and Amy lied about her age by 7 years. She's 32 years old, said that she was 25. She thinks maybe that he Googled her or maybe showed up and saw her and realized that she wasn't 25 and then just decided to split. She hasn't heard anything from him after waiting for like 45 minutes. So we're going to call, try to get him on the phone and see if we can find out if that's the reason. Amy, I was thinking about it and I don't think that he stood you up because you lied about your age.
You don't?
No, I don't. Because if I showed up and you said you were 25 and then I saw that you were like in your 30s, I would have definitely stayed and came and talked to you.
Whoa.
Because it's probably a sure thing. Because you're getting older and you're running out of time and you got to get it in while you can. You know what I mean? I know that it's probably going to happen with you.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, right?
What is wrong with you guys?
Nice. Okay.
Well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone and find out why he stood you up, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Craig, please?
This is Craig.
Hey, Craig, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who? Sorry?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. Sorry, why are you calling?
I'm calling because you recently sort of went out on a date with a listener of ours, and they wanted us to get a hold of you.
Oh.
And I say sort of went out on a date because you never actually showed up to the date.
You're talking about Amy?
Yes. I am talking about Amy. She emailed us and told us that you guys have been talking online and made plans to meet up at a bar, and then you no-showed.
I'm sorry, so she called you and wanted you to call me?
Yep.
Or...
Yeah, because apparently you haven't answered any of her phone calls or texts or anything like that.
Oh, okay, so she's upset about it?
You know what?
What?
Well, we talked to her, and she's not really as upset as you think you would be if somebody made you wait at a bar for 45 minutes and didn't answer any text messages or phone calls from them. She just kind of wants to know why.
It's really complicated, and it's not her fault. That's important for her to know. I should have texted her.
Okay. Well, if it's not her fault, can you tell us what it is so that we can let her know? Because, I mean, you can imagine if you're in her shoes and you make plans to meet with somebody that you think is cool and then they don't show up, it upset you a little bit, even if you're not like outwardly upset at that person.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see how, yes.
So could you do her that favor and let us know why you would stand her up?
I mean, I had every intention of meeting her and going on a date as we planned, but I live in Puyallup and I just couldn't go through with it.
What?
Because you live in Puyallup.
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, but basically a situation that just makes it very difficult.
Are you embarrassed because you live in Puyallup? I'm more confused. You say you have a situation. I'd like to find out what that means, but I'm confused why you just mentioned the cities.
Basically, I live in Puyallup, and I don't go into Seattle very much, ever. Okay? I mean, the last time I was there was probably 2 years ago.
What?
You know, and it's not that far away by distance, but for me, going into the city tends to stress me out, and the closer I got to Seattle, you know, kind of my fears were building and kind of started to overwhelm me.
Wow.
Is it the traffic?
It's traffic. It's people. There's a lot of tall buildings, and that's basically a lot of movement. And I honestly don't know how you guys do it. Like, you walk down just a regular street in a city, and there's so many sounds. You don't know where they're coming from. Like, there's people everywhere, cars. Traffic alone is enough to just, like, freak me out. You know, there's people changing lanes, not even signaling. So many bad drivers. How do you guys even operate?
So correct me if I'm wrong, Craig. It sounds like you were scared of the city.
I'm not scared of it necessarily, but it just...
He's petrified
I'm not
of it,
scared
Jubal.
of it. Yeah, I'm just really, really frightened of it.
He just breaks out into cold sweats, that's all.
I don't have nightmares about it or anything. You know, like, it's not like a horror movie for me, but it's just a lot.
I understand, and that's something that's hard to tell somebody before you've even had your first date.
Yeah, I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? Text her and say, sorry, I'm scared of the big city.
Just I'm a little country boy, and I can't possibly drive in with all those cars and people.
Did you see that giant space needle they got up there?
You know what, Craig? I meet a lot of people like you after my comedy shows when I do them, like in Puyallup and stuff like that. They talk about the city of Seattle like it's foreign, like they've never gone there, and they're just like, I can't even drive in there because the traffic scares me, and I hate going there.
Anytime I invite friends from Tacoma, they're always like, "Oh, I hate coming to Seattle.
Yeah.
The traffic." And
I'm
all the
sorry,
parking."
but he is playing such a victim role here when he's the one that stood this girl up, and you never even sent her a text. Like, you could have made up any other excuse in the world. You didn't even have to tell her the truth.
I'm not a liar. I didn't want to lie to her and also get into something else where, you know, she didn't know the real truth. So I just figured it was easier to not, you know.
All right. But I do have to let you know that Amy is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said.
Hi, Craig.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
So I really wasn't sure why you stood me up, but I really never would have guessed that it's because you were scared of.
Yeah, I mean, why would you go to that? I know, and
I mean, why didn't you just tell me? You know what I mean? I waited there, and then I spent this whole time wondering, what did I do to make you stand me up? Because I really liked you, and all you had to do was, you know, answer my text message or answer my phone call.
I know. I just didn't know how to tell you. And
Yeah, Craig. I mean, listen, Craig. Amy is a 32-year-old woman. Okay, she can handle the news that you have trouble going to the city.
Amy's 25.
Oh, did I make a mistake there?
Yeah, she's 25.
Yeah.
I mean,
actually, she's 32.
Really?
Are we talking about this?
So I guess you both have something that you kind of didn't tell each other, right?
That's messed up. That is messed up.
I figure now you both can come clean about everything.
Are you really 32?
Kinda.
Kinda, sorta.
Why didn't you tell me?
Really, I just didn't think you were going to be attracted to me if I was 32, or you wouldn't have messaged me, or...
Honestly, I thought you were a really mature 25-year-old. But I'm not. I have no problem with you being 32. It's a little weird that you lied to me, but I guess I kind of hid things from you, too.
Yeah, and you made her wait at a bar for 45 minutes, Craig.
True.
So
maybe
maybe give her a break on the age thing.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Craig, would you like a second date with Amy? I will pay for it.
I don't know how it would work because I don't like to go to Seattle, and she probably doesn't want to come to me, and, you know, it's kind of one or the other.
I mean, at least we could meet in the middle, maybe, you know, so I'm not always traveling, and maybe you could ride back with me sometime, and you'll be with me, and we'll you'll be safe. Or
You'll be safe from
safe.
big scary
You won't-
Seattle.
you won't-
Oh my god.
You won't get robbed, Craig.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Can you guys find a way to make this crazy long-distance relationship of yours work?
Long distance.
Craig, have you ever been to the metropolis called Renton?
Yes.
Yes, you have. Okay, so you know where that is. What if we have you guys meet there?
That should be fine.
Okay.
I can deal with that. Yeah.
Craig, it's a city that Craig can handle. And Amy, you know where that is. You don't mind traveling?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then congratulations, you guys. You got your second date, Amy. Well, first date, I guess, because you never showed up on the first one. But whatever.
Right. I'm super excited.
Yeah. I promise I will be there, and if I'm not there, then I will call.
I promise I will be there unless the parking lot is full. Too many people.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm not sure how old the dude is who's calling in for a second date update today, but judging from his email, he's just a little guy. Because it looks like his mom set him up on a play date. What? And that's where he met the girl that he wants to call today. His name is Avery. Avery, you there, big guy?
Hey, I'm not a little guy.
Okay. Are you a 6-year-old with a really mature voice, or are you older than that?
I'm 27.
Oh,
You're 27.
Yeah.
Avery, your email made it sound like your mom set you up on a play date because you said that your mom actually set this whole thing up with her mom?
Yeah, that's what happened. My mom's just a little crazy. She kind of just makes decisions for me without even asking me.
Oh, man. She sounds like a walk in the park. And do you usually go along with these ideas, or is this one of the first times that it actually worked out for you?
I've never done anything like this before, but she's my mom, so I've kind of agreed to it, yeah.
So did her mom and your mom talk, and that's how you went out with this girl?
Yeah, they know each other through some book club or something that they're actively involved in, and they kind of just try to hook us up on a date, so that's what happened.
That's kind of cute. I mean, it could work out great. Who knows you best? Your mom, right?
That's right.
So what's the girl's name, Avery?
Her name is Rebecca.
Okay. And was it a true blind date, like where you guys met at a restaurant?
Yeah, well, I kind of stalked her on social media a little bit before.
Okay. So you saw her picture and you thought, I can do this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's good.
So I agreed to go on the date, and we met for dinner. But, it was kind of weird at first.
Okay.
Okay, and why was it weird?
Well, I mean, she's pretty and all. I mean, she's really hot, but her hair just wasn't what I thought it would be.
Her hair?
Yeah.
What do you mean it wasn't what were your expectations of her hair?
Well, like I said, I looked her up on social media, and her hair, in the picture, her hair was wavy.
Okay.
But when we met, her hair was straight.
Whoa. Girls have magic things that they can do to themselves, Avery.
No, for real, guys. It weirded me out. I mean, I was prepared for wavy, and then it was straight.
Are you screwing with us right now, Avery?
No, I'm being serious. And it's not that I have a preference for straight hair or wavy hair. I was just imagining wavy hair. So I was like, whoa, and just really caught off guard.
You're a liar.
Yeah. Wow.
That sounds like she's a wild card, dude. Are you sure you want to try to continue a relationship with her?
Yeah, I mean, well, the date ended up going really well. I might have stared at her hair just a little bit because, like I said, it's weirded out.
Yeah.
But we got to talking at dinner, and we just found out that we're both a lot alike in a lot of ways.
Yeah, except she's a liar when it comes to hair, and you're not.
What did you guys have in common, Avery?
Well, we both ordered the same meal, so that means we have the same taste in food.
Oh, man. You both like soup.
Yep. Found out that we both like reggae.
Awesome.
Okay.
That actually shocks me about you.
Yeah, I don't picture you as a big reggae guy, Avery. I don't know why.
No, I totally love it. The offbeats, the bounce chicka wow, like that stuff's awesome.
Okay.
I mean, it's just an awesome form of music. It's totally different.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that's cool, Avery.
Hey, I love reggae.
At the end of the night, I invited her over to my place to hang out.
And did she say yes?
Oh, yeah.
She did. Oh, so she was actually having a good time, too. I was doubting it.
Yeah, I think she was having a good time, yeah.
Okay. How did that go back at your house?
Listen to a little reggae music back there, maybe curl her hair so it looked normal?
No, just waves. Don't go all the way to curly.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We did listen to some reggae back at my place, but no, I didn't touch her hair. I left it nice and straight. Even though, everything in me wanted to make it curly, I left it alone. I didn't touch her hair that much.
Good.
So
Okay,
wait, was this
and-
like a night back at your house, or did you guys just have a couple drinks?
We ended up hanging out, sitting on my bed, and making out a little bit, but nothing more than that.
Oh, nice. Okay, so it sounds like she liked you back.
Yeah, I think so.
God, I bet that's not what your mom had in mind when she set you up. Make-out sessions.
I bet she didn't.
I bet not, Avery, you animal.
Yeah, that's right. But I don't know why she's not calling me back. I've been trying to get in touch with her. I tried texting her a few times. I called her once, checked in with her on social media. I asked my mom to talk to her mom since they're like pals or whatever. And she didn't say anything. She had no intel for me. So I don't really know what happened. I don't know what to do. I don't know if it was something that I did.
Do you believe your mom, or do you think she's lying to you to save your feelings?
Nah, my mom wouldn't lie to me.
Okay. Was there anything weird that happened that you can think of that would have turned her off? I mean, she made out with you at your place.
I really don't know, unless she was picturing my hair being differently, too. That could...
Maybe that's it. Well, hopefully that's the problem. And then we can get her on the phone and clear all that up for you, Avery. We're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, today is a big one. One of the craziest things we've ever heard happen on a first date before, ever.
Oh, no.
What?
Avery is on the phone to do a second date update. He got hooked up with a girl because their mothers know each other. His mom knows her mom, and they said that they should go out on a date.
Mm-hmm.
They did have a fun time, but the biggest shocker for Avery, when she showed up, her hair was different. Yeah.
I mean,
Talk about a bomb being dropped. Apparently, when he saw pictures of her, her hair was wavy, but when she showed up for the date, her hair was straight. And that made Avery feel a little uncomfortable, but he says that they recovered, had a nice night, even went back to his place and made out a little bit, but now she's not calling him back. Avery, are you ready to get your second date update?
I'm ready.
okay, and looking into the future right now, Avery, if you were to get a second date and say she cut her hair, I mean, is that something you're also mentally prepared for?
Well, it might take a little bit of time, but I really like her, and I think that's all that matters.
Wow, you're a bigger man than most, Avery.
Yeah, salute to
All
you.
right, Avery. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
All right.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Rebecca, please?
this is she.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, hi. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Do you have any idea why I'm calling?
I honestly don't even know who you are.
Okay.
It's very honest.
I'll explain the whole thing. My name is Jubal, and I host the show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. That's Brooke over there,
Hi.
Hello.
and that's Jose over there.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
You sound very
The
lovely.
reason that we're calling you today is that one of our listeners emailed us about you.
About me.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a guy that you went out on a date with. He says that you guys had a great time, but now you're not calling him back, and he's very confused. Do you have any idea who I might be talking about?
Oh, God. Avery?
Yes. Congratulations. You got it right.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So Avery emailed us because he's confused. He thought your date was great, but now you're not responding to any of his messages.
Yeah, you're right. I am not responding to any of his messages.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, from his description, it sounded like you were really into the date.
I mean, it was fun. I had a nice time, but he's probably a little too much for my taste, and I just don't think that it's a good idea to continue.
Huh.
Okay. Well, I don't know how he could be too much for your date. Can I tell you what he told us about your date?
Sure.
So he said that you guys got set up because your moms know each other?
Uh-huh.
Right. And then he said that you met up, you had a good time, you even went back to his place and made out on his bed.
Yeah, we did.
Sounds real enjoyable when you say it like that.
Yeah. Is that what you mean too much? Like, do you not move that fast normally or something?
Well, not necessarily that. A couple of things became apparent that are kind of red flags for me, and I just felt like I was finished at that point.
He was a horrible kisser, wasn't he?
Well, he wasn't my favorite kisser that I've had, but he wasn't the worst.
Oh, well, that's always the review that guys want after you make out with them. You're not the worst.
Was his place like disgusting?
No, I just don't need to get him in trouble. He seems like a nice enough guy.
In trouble with what?
Just the lifestyle that he lives is a little too intense for me, and I'm
Wait, we're talking about the same Avery, right?
Yeah.
I was shocked that he liked reggae.
That was kind of the shocker for me too. Like I also enjoy reggae, but like I wasn't necessarily expecting that, so that kind of brought my guard down, and I thought that, maybe we did have a lot in common, and when we went back to his place, I was kind of into it, but that's not really enough to keep a connection alive, I guess. I don't know.
So what happened? What was it?
Do I have to tell you? I don't know.
Yes.
Well, we'd appreciate it, and so would he. He really wants to know.
And he's like not going to get in trouble if it's anything weird.
Well,
with the law?
It depends on how weird it is. I mean, I'm sure the authorities could get involved if they need to. I don't know
Is there like a
what you're even talking about.
Well, just basically, like, long story short, we were having a really nice date. We went back to his place. He turned on some reggae. We were making out a little bit. And then all of a sudden he stops me and he says, "Why don't we kick this party up to the next level?"
Whoa!
Wait, what?
What does that mean?
So he pulls this box from underneath his bed and he opens it and it's just drug paraphernalia in it.
What? Like what?
I know. Well, there's some weed and some other stuff. So he offers me, he says, "Do you want to have some fun?" And I said, "No, I'm good. I'll pass." And he says, "Fine. I'm going to have all the fun myself then, I guess." And he puts a pill on his tongue and turns on a strobe light.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
And all of a sudden the date turns into this rave, and I was just, I was not on board. And he says, "Let's go crazy." And then he stands up on his bed and starts dancing and gyrating.
We're talking about the same Avery.
Yes.
Rebecca, what are you doing? How can you say that stuff on air, on the radio?
Wait. What's going on?
Oh, that's Avery. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Rebecca, our moms are going to hear this.
Oh, moms!
I forgot about the moms.
You've been listening the whole time.
Yes, I've been listening to everything. I didn't know that was an issue.
How could it not be an issue, Avery?
You said you liked reggae. You said you were into the culture. We're on the same page.
Oh my God, the movement and the historical significance of it, not the drug culture.
But that comes with it.
No, it doesn't.
No. Listen, man, you started out so nice and so very different than you were back at your house. You were so calm, and it was even almost awkward. And then you get back home and it's just a nonstop party all the time. What is that?
Well, that's the me when I'm in public. But, when I'm in my home, in my den, that's my safe space.
He invited you into a safe space.
I don't even know what to say to that, Avery. This is our first date. This is the impression.
Well, I thought you were cool with it. I thought it would be okay and be kind of fun. I didn't know he was going to tattletale on me and rat me out.
Rat me out.
Avery, you didn't even gauge how I felt about that kind of thing. You just went to town. How am I supposed to?
Well, it's because I like you. I thought we had a lot in common. If you don't want to have fun with me, I get it. It is what it is. Maybe the next time I go out with somebody, they'll actually have the same hair that's in their photos.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What photos?
Your hair is totally different from what you have on Facebook.
I've literally had the same haircut for
4 years. What are you talking about?
Saw the pictures, your hair's wavy, but you showed up to the date and your hair was totally straight.
Are you kidding me? You showed up to the date like a clean-cut, nice dude and then took me back to your drug den and turned on a strobe light.
Good point, Rebecca.
Best point ever.
Hey, Rebecca, would you like to go out with Avery again on a second date? We will pay for it.
You know, I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe he can use those funds to take somebody else into his den and have a great, wonderful night.
Oh my God, den sounds so creepy every time you say it.
Well, I guess I'll just have to find somebody else to party with.
No, Avery, say no to drugs, for God's sake.
Rebecca, you didn't tell my mom, did you?
No, I've never even met your mother.
You didn't tell your mom either, right?
I just told her that it wasn't a good fit.
Ooh.
Whoa, man, dodged a bullet, Avery. I'm sorry you didn't get a date.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
What is the best way to get a woman to talk to you? I know for me, it's always been steal their stuff.
No. I mean,
They usually want to talk to you after that. Do you know how many pleasurable conversations I've gotten into with older ladies? I just kind of grabbed their purse and ran away. They always shout at you and want to have a conversation.
it's weird. The police want to talk to you, too. I don't know why.
Yeah, a lot of people want to talk to you when you steal stuff. And nobody knows that better than Rachel, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. What's up, Rachel?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Oh, my God.
Pretty good.
Please tell me you didn't go out with a guy who stole your purse.
No, he didn't steal my purse.
Okay.
What actually happened, I went to the bar with a couple of friends, and I ordered a drink, and the drink comes up, and I go to grab it, and this other guy comes out of nowhere and just grabs the drink and starts walking away.
What? Don't steal my drink, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything but my drink.
What'd you do? Did you want to tackle him?
No, I walked over to him, and, I was like, excuse me, that's, my drink. And he apologized. He was super apologetic, actually, because he had ordered the same drink. Oh. Yeah, so he thought it was his drink.
Oh, okay. Was he on the other side of the bar, though? Like, he's on the other side of the bar, and he sees it come to you, and he just runs over and grabs it. He's like, no, that's mine.
Okay, I don't know exactly how that part happened, but I do know that when I went back over to the bar, my drink, or whoever the other drink, was there waiting. So it was a real thing that happened.
So he wasn't even using it as just some ploy to get to talk to you. Like, that was a real mix-up.
Yeah, it was an actual mix-up, but then it just sparked like a conversation, and we just ended up hanging out and making jokes and talking for like a really long time.
When you both order the same drink at a bar, you know there's going to be chemistry there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. There's already like it already fits in. So he said there's like another bar right around the corner. It's a little bit more quiet, and we can keep hanging out, which I thought was really cool and a nice offer.
Did you ditch your friends to go hang out with them?
Yes, I did.
Did they give their blessing?
They did. They were really, it was like, they were like, ooh, it's like a romantic comedy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we went to the other bar, but before we actually went in, I stopped him, and I had gotten this idea because, the way we actually met was it was like super awkward, like the way I approached him and everything. So I was like, I think that we should use this bar as like a chance to redo our meeting, almost like not like a role play, but I think you should go in and kind of, just hang out at the bar like you're by yourself. And then I'll come in a couple minutes later, and then you can, chat me up, and we'll pretend like we're just meeting, and everybody around us will be like, oh my gosh.
Normally people do that when they've been married like 15 years, and then you spice things up. You guys are doing it right off the bat. That's cool.
And he was definitely at first a little wary. He was like, what? Why would we do that? We just met. And I'm like, I know, but I think it'll be really funny. I think it's going to be adorable no matter what happens. It's just going to come out really funny because we both know what's going on.
Okay, so you think it's really funny. Did he ever get into the funny part of that, or...
He was like, you know what? Who cares? Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Right. So, we did it, and, it was funny. It was cute. It was, I walked in, and he didn't exactly know, what to say, and we were like stumbling for a little bit, but we had fun. But like at the end of the night, he actually ended up walking me home to my apartment because I don't live that far from where we were. And
Oh, nice.
he gave me a hug. I wish it was a kiss, but
Oh, you didn't play that fun game at your apartment too? Like, I'm going to go in and I'm going to pretend like I'm somebody else. And then you come in my apartment, pretend like you're somebody else.
Break in.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I should have done that.
Oh my God, she's actually regretting it right now.
Oh, that's so clever.
So you said he gave you a hug and not a kiss.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest, like, oh, okay. It wasn't like, oh, it's all over, but yeah, he hugged me, and we said our goodbyes and goodnights and everything.
Okay.
After that, we exchanged numbers, and we were texting back and forth, but it was very like conversational, I guess.
Like buddies.
Yeah, and then it just kind of died out. That was kind of like I haven't heard from him for a couple of days now. So.
All right. So why do you think he stopped talking to you?
I don't really know. I was thinking like he's a really good-looking guy. Like maybe I don't know. He got with somebody else, or maybe he had like an ex or something. I don't know.
How drunk were you that night? I mean,
I was not drunk, but I definitely had a couple of drinks. So. I'd say I was probably buzzed. I was feeling pretty good.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, because when I'm drunk, I'm like, everybody wants me.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think, no, it wasn't quite like that.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. We'll play a song, come back, call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just tuning in, Rachel is on the phone. Most women wait until they've been with their partner for quite a while before they start to role play, where the spark is kind of fizzled in the bedroom, and now the bedroom is just a frozen tundra of loneliness.
Wow.
That's when they decide to do a little role playing to spice things up. But Rachel moves quickly. Apparently, she is just a frozen tundra of loneliness because she decided to role play right away on her first date with a dude named Sean that she met out at the bar. What I mean by that is they met at a bar, then they went to another bar, and she was like, let's play a fun game. I want to go in there, pretend like I'm someone else, and pretend like we're just meeting, and then you come in and chat me up. At the end of the night, she just got a hug. They talked for a few days, and now he's just gone. So she doesn't know why he would just stop talking to her like that.
Oh, Rachel. Do you think that maybe you're jumping the gun? Because you said it's only been a couple of days. Like, maybe there's a legit reason he hasn't gotten back to you.
I'm hoping it's a legitimate reason. I mean, that's better than, maybe it's something that I don't even know about.
Yeah. It could be a family issue. Like, maybe he's got to wait for his wife and kids to go out of town before he texts you back, You never know.
That's actually a good point.
Oh, God, please no.
Oh, my God, you don't know anything about him, so who knows?
All right, I'm gonna dial his phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Sean?
This is he.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Any idea what Brooke and Jubal in the morning is?
Kinda, yeah. I don't...
Okay. It sounds like you have no idea at all. I'll just tell you. Brooke and Jubal in the morning, it's a radio show.
Oh.
Yeah. My name is Jubal, and then there's Brooke, and then there's Jose.
Yeah.
So, why are you calling me?
That's a good question, Sean. We're calling you because you recently went out with one of our listeners. Her name is Rachel.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and Rachel told us about the night she met you. She also said you guys chatted for a little bit, but now you kind of dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Is it weird because she's maybe just jumping the gun? It hasn't been very many days, so...
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want to embarrass Rachel at all. I don't know how much you guys know about what happened that night. So...
Well, I'll tell you what she told us. She said you guys met at a bar because you grabbed her drink, she thought you stole her drink, and then you guys started talking.
Yeah.
And then went to another bar where you played like a fun game role-playing where she went in and then you came in and talked to her.
Like you redid your first meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, at first I was very hesitant to do it because, I don't know, it's awkward. It's not kind of my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, you know what? Why not? We're having a great time. Let's do it. And, the whole thing kind of like got really unstable
really fast.
Unstable? How so? Did she get like crazy on you and try to stab you with a fork?
Not that extreme, but at a certain point, she just got up and started yelling and screaming at me.
Wait, hold on. When you guys did the role playing where she was reintroducing herself and you were doing a new meeting, she started screaming at you?
Well, yeah, I mean, not at first, but like all of a sudden she got up from her chair and then she just started like ranting and raving and yelling at me.
About what? What was she yelling about?
Well, she was saying that I came late. And then, the crazier thing was it made me really uncomfortable about me by accidentally taking her drink because she yelled and said that like she doesn't like a guy who drinks too much and that I was drinking too much.
Okay, so
I'm so confused now.
Was it like she was in character, but the character was somebody who was yelling at you?
Yeah, and then so I out of nowhere, because I was kind of going along with it, even though it was really uncomfortable. And then I kind of broke character, and I was like, "Are you serious? Are we really fighting?" And she was like, "What do you mean? Am I being serious? Of course I'm being like." And then she just kept going. I just gave her more ammunition to revamp again.
Oh wait, so maybe she wasn't in character. Maybe she was like legit mad at you. You think?
I have no idea. We got out of the bar, and I was like terrified. I was about to piss my pants.
She told us that everything ended nicely between you guys, a nice little hug, and then you guys texted a little bit back and forth after.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if she might be the next best performer since Andy Kaufman. I have no idea. But I was like, I don't want to talk to her. Let me just get out of the situation as soon as possible. And then I did.
So you were still scared of her?
No, I'm actually like scared of her right now.
Oh.
Like, I mean, the last thing that I want to do is be in a room with her.
Okay.
Well then,
you know,
I hate to tell you this, Sean, but you're actually on the phone with her because she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. Maybe yell at you. I don't know. Rachel, are you there?
This is kind of awkward. I didn't expect to hear all of that.
I wasn't lying. Like, I just don't know what you expected. Like,
Yeah, I'm not trying to say that you were lying. I don't know. I thought we were like having fun and we were both on the same page. Like, I thought it was funny.
Oh my gosh, Rachel. Is that honestly why you left, I don't know, that huge part out of the story when you told us?
I mean, no, I pretty much told you guys everything that happened. I said that we role played. I mean, maybe I raised my voice a little bit, like, but I don't think it was the way that, like, Sean was explaining it. I don't think it was scary and he was frightened of me.
I mean, I was scared. The bartender, people around us noticed, and they kept, like, looking at us. You don't remember that?
I know, but remember when I said outside, I was like, it'll be so funny because everybody in there won't know, like, what's going on, you know, like when you start talking to me and, you know, that's kind of what I meant. Like, I was like, it's going to be, you know, so exciting. Like, they're going to be like, what?
But exciting for who? Like, we're never going to hear that.
And Rachel, how is it so exciting to watch a couple fight in a bar?
We weren't fighting. She was just yelling at me. A fight is when both parties are there.
Come on, you know, every once in a while when you see people like bickering in public or like you see something that you don't see very often, it's kind of entertaining.
Yeah, like the way car crashes are.
Exactly.
Exactly? Oh, Rachel.
Yeah, I mean, it is entertaining to see that.
I don't mean entertaining like, yay. I mean, like, entertaining like, what? I can't look away. Like, I don't know. I just thought it would be something we would laugh about, like, after, like, remember their faces.
Rachel, the bartender asked me to leave. Okay? That's how bad this was. All right? And I only think you're seeing it from your perspective of that you thought it was funny.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. Maybe next time we should flip it and you can be mad at me.
Oh my gosh, no, why aren't you learning from this? There shouldn't be a next time. We should just end this game.
I just don't understand why you have so much aggression. Had you told me before we went into the bar that you were going to yell at me, I might not have agreed to it.
But that was the whole, like, surprise, like improv or whatever.
Oh my gosh, Rachel.
You got to go with it, Sean.
I wasn't angry. I thought, like, oh, this will spice it up. This will be funny.
I just tried to dismiss it as that you were just drunk and that you just didn't know what you were doing. And
I knew exactly what I was doing, and the fact that you were scared means I did one hell of a job.
Oh my gosh, Rachel.
we'll give you the Oscar for terrifying me the most. I don't know what you want to hear.
But she does sound fun-loving, and she doesn't sound like she was legit angry.
Yeah.
I wasn't angry at all. I'm so fun. Come on.
Well, then, like, why did you bring up my mother? My relationship. It doesn't
Oh
make
my
any
God.
sense.
No, wait. It was role playing. You like anything's fair game, and we don't even know each other that well. I don't even know your mom. It's fine.
I know. It made me feel weird.
Well, Sean, would you like to go on a date with an Oscar winner? Because we'd like to send you out on a second date with Rachel. We'll pay for it.
To be honest, I don't know if I want to, go out again.
Oh.
Is there anything, Rachel, that you could say to him other than yelling at him that could convince Sean to go on another date with you?
Only that I really am a lot of fun, and I heard what you said, and
Right.
I would not have brought up your mother if we were really, like, together for a long time, so
For a long time.
that should make you feel better.
I appreciate the sentiment, and, thank you for hearing me out, but I don't think we should do it.
Okay. Well, Rachel, now do you want to yell at him?
No, I mean, I guess I'm glad that I know what actually happened.
Yeah, maybe no more role-playing on first dates.
Yeah,
or second or third.
Or maybe I just shouldn't date these that can't handle it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, "Run, Sean, run." It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update. In case you missed it, Rachel wanted to call this dude named Sean. They met at a bar, hung out for a while there, and then went to another bar. Well, because they met at that bar, she was like, hey, at this other bar, how about I go in, then you come in after, and we meet there again, kind of role play. What she didn't tell us was that her version of the role play was just yelling at Sean, trying to make things awkward for everybody in the bar, and Sean was not cool with it. He thought she was legitimately crazy.
Well, she may be, but she also may be the only woman in the world who thinks fighting in a restaurant is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right?
so I think a lot of girls think that.
Yeah.
A lot of girls
She
are
was like, yeah, but they're not like doing it to be funny. They're just fighting with you in a restaurant. You're like,
Exactly.
is this fun for you? Can we just go? But yeah, she thought it would be funny for those two to argue in front of everybody because it's always fun when you see people
Yeah.
fighting in a bar. It's always awkward.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to call her back because he thought that maybe she actually did really want to yell at him in real life. And they agreed not to go out again.
Yeah, she should have gone the other route and gone with like full-on PDA to make people feel awkward.
Ooh, there
Yeah,
you go.
that would have been a
You
little
know?
better and probably would have scored her a second date with Sean.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We have a girl named Meg on the phone for a second date update today, and in her email, Meg said that after her date, she was super disappointed in herself.
Oh, man, Meg, don't be too hard on you.
Yeah, so before we go any further, Meg, I just want you to know the feeling is mutual. We're all super disappointed in you too, okay?
Aw, that's fair.
No, it's a good thing because there's nowhere else for you to go from here but up. Okay, so just remember, we couldn't possibly think less of you than we already do right now. So with that in mind, tell us about your date. Who's the guy you disappointed?
He doesn't speak for us.
Well, I met this guy named Sergey. I swiped right because I thought he was cute, and he ended up being cute in person, too.
Okay, so I see what you're saying, Jeffrey. She is at the bottom.
Yeah.
She's hit rock
you
bottom.
gotta give her a chance.
I mean, obviously, things are bad, Meg.
Yeah, but I'm still just really confused.
Okay, so wait, can we start with the disappointment or do we get to the disappointment? Where does that come in?
Yeah, let's get to the disappointment. Why don't
Okay.
you start at the beginning and tell us a little bit about what you and Sergey did?
So when we talked on the phone, we learned that we both love to travel, and
Shocking.
he's gone to a bunch of places that I have on my bucket list, like Machu Picchu, and I decided that instead of going to, a normal, boring sit-down dinner, it'd be kind of fun to experience other cultures together and try street food from around the world.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So you booked 2 one-way tickets around the world and set off on your adventure.
No.
We went across the globe and we started with South America. Had some carne batata kebab from Peru and some chorizo sausage.
Oh, so like you planned out like meals from around the world by finding different restaurants where you could go get like appetizers, essentially.
Exactly. It's like a little snack walk.
Oh man, my heart is already full. If someone took me on a snack walk, that sounds amazing, doesn't it?
Well, it was going really well, but I should have stuck with South America, I guess, because I decided to take us to a French spot, and I insisted that he try some street quiche. And
Street quiche? I don't know that that's a thing.
What does that sound like? Illegal.
So, street quiche, are these like actual restaurants or are these like carts that you're finding on the side of the road?
No, they're food trucks.
Oh, you're at food trucks. Okay.
Yeah, you're walking up off the street, but like, man, street quiche will get you.
What?
Yeah, it's written right there on the side of the truck. It'll get you.
15 minutes after he had the street quiche, he was just in really bad shape. Like, he was heaving.
Oh.
I just, like, sweating. It was really scary. So I took him to urgent care, and I felt terrible because of this stupid street quiche. And so the nice thing was that, like, our conversation was a little bit surfacey at the food trucks, but in the waiting room, he opened up a little bit.
That's nice.
In between heaves and cold sweats, he's opening up to you?
See, that's the secret to getting a guy to open up to you. Put him in the hospital, and he'll tell you exactly what you want to hear.
Oh, yeah.
Get him vulnerable.
He was crying to you, is what it sounds like. What did he tell you about? What'd you talk about?
Oh, we just talked a little bit about our families and where we grew up, and we tried to not talk about food.
Good.
So, obviously, I cut it short because he wasn't feeling well. I stayed until he saw the doctor, and then I offered to take him home, but he just insisted on getting himself a lift and taking care of himself, and we had a really, polite hug, and that's kind of how things ended. I sent a check-in text to let him know that I had a good time before the heavesies. But, he's not really, there's no flirting or extra engagement. It's all very polite.
Well, I would assume that he's very embarrassed. Like, anyone who's got food poisoning. I mean, I'm assuming that he had food poisoning from the street quiche. It's not your best look.
So why are you disappointed in yourself after this? Because the quiche didn't kill him? Or did you want to get to the rest of the countries?
No, because the quiche didn't kill me. It was, I feel a little responsible because I was the one telling him to try some food from my country.
Oh, no, your country hurt him.
Your heritage food.
Yeah. I want him to know that he shouldn't feel embarrassed.
Or be afraid of the French.
So when did he get released from the hospital? When's the last time that you talked to him?
It was about a week and a half.
I'm sorry. If I got food poisoning on a first date, I wouldn't be calling the guy back either.
No. All you think about when you think about them is
it's
terrible night you had.
It's like he's not going to eat quiche for at least 20 years, and you're associated with it, so...
Well, that's what I thought, but then after he got sick, he kind of opened up to me, so I'm a little confused why we were able to have this authentic, meaningful conversation and then nothing.
Yeah.
All right, Meg. Well, why don't you go grab a plate of quiche? We'll play a song and come back, and we'll call Sergey for you and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for part 2 of the second date update, we're on the phone with Meg. She went out with a guy named Sergey and accidentally gave him food poisoning on their date.
She didn't give it to him, but yeah.
She took him on a little tour of all the food trucks in their neighborhood, and she forced him to eat some street quiche.
Didn't force him.
Asked him, whatever, which made him open up. Just maybe not in the way she hoped, because he became violently ill, and she had to bring him to urgent care, and once they released him, he has not reached out to her for another date. So, Meg, we're going to try our best to figure out what's going on with Sergey.
Thanks, you guys. I really hope Street Quiche didn't just ruin everything.
Well, it did ruin a lot of things. Yeah, probably his pants. But I just think he's embarrassed. I think if we can get through that piece for him, then it seems like a pretty easy second date situation.
Man, I sure hope so. I liked him a lot.
All right, Meg. Well, let's call Sergey and find out why he's ghosting you. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Sergey, please?
This is Sergey.
Hey, Sergey. This is young Jeffrey from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. Do you have a minute to chat with us?
I'm sorry, who is this?
It's young Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. Are you familiar with us at all?
Hey, hi guys.
So yes, you listen, or yes, you're cool that we're calling you.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused by all this. Why are you calling me?
It's a good question.
Yeah, great question.
Well, we're doing something called a second date update, where we ask people who have gone out on a date recently why they're not calling the other person back. So you recently took out a woman named Meg, and she told us a little bit about what happened. Yeah, she feels bad about it, and she's really hoping to get another chance with you. She just wants to know what the reason is, why you're not getting a hold of her.
Okay.
And for the record, she feels terrible about the Street Quiche situation. We heard about that.
Yeah.
She told you about that?
Yes.
I mean, if you're going to describe the date, it's a pretty big moment. Like, that would be the highlight, right?
Yeah.
So you think me vomiting everywhere was a highlight of the date?
Okay, bad low light. I mean, just a definitely spotlight.
A memorable moment
Yeah.
from the date.
Important.
I see.
Are you embarrassed? Is that why you're not calling her back?
No, I mean, I had a good time. You know, she's very nice.
Even with all that, you had a good time.
Before that,
Yeah.
that part wasn't real fun. But yeah, no, she's great. She's very nice.
She's great. Okay. I mean, did you guys have chemistry?
Yeah, we had fun. We chatted, had a bunch of food. You heard about the quiche fiasco. So yeah, she was nice to hang out with.
I don't understand.
So why aren't you calling this great, nice, fun girl to hang out with?
Bottom line, she just deserves, someone better than me. I can't be honest about my past. I haven't been dating for a while, and I was thinking I should get back into it or something, but she'd be much better off with somebody, than me.
That could handle their quiche.
No, that's terrible. Like, what do you mean? She really liked you a lot. Like, what could be so terrible in your past that makes you undateable for her?
I just think I shouldn't be dating. She deserves a guy that can just be wide open about everything, and that's just...
What can't you be open about with her? Did you get in trouble with the law or something?
Oh, I was thinking divorce.
No, it's not. It's not divorce. I don't think... If she found out, I just don't think she could accept me. It's not a common kind of thing like that. So I keep saying it, but I think I just should not be dating right now, and especially with her, because she's great, and she took care of me when I was sick and all that kind of stuff. So she's really got that sweetness in her, and I am just
a terrible person.
Aww.
Well,
what?
In the past, yes. I mean, but it just not now.
Did you commit a crime or something? Like, you're painting yourself as a very negative person.
And you sound lovely.
Yeah.
Like, I would go have a beer with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
no quiche.
I'm a terrible judge of character. Yeah, no quiche. Like, I don't think you're giving yourself a shot, man. You can't decide for other people what they can and they can't handle.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily need to lay stuff on others. I mean, there's a level, and mine's pretty excessive. So it just...
So yeah, just quit. Good idea.
So, okay. So whatever you did in your past is so bad that you think you deserve to never have love and be single the rest of your life. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I've been struggling with, the whole dating somebody.
What?
Meg was my first date, and she was great. And I just, it's kind of like either you hurt yourself, sports injury, let's step back on the field, but you're like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not ready at all. This is still very painful kind of thing. So I just...
Okay.
I don't think I need to drag her in.
Well, Sergey, how about this? Why don't we let Meg decide whether it's worth going out with you again? Because she's obviously interested. Maybe she should be the one that gets the final decision. Meg, don't you want to say in this?
Yeah, I mean,
Hi, Sergey.
Wait, Meg?
Yeah. So here's the thing, Sergey. Meg has been secretly listening on the other line to everything that you've been saying.
Why didn't you guys tell me she was listening?
I mean, hey, listen,
She heard all of that?
Yeah, I'm just glad you're doing okay, Sergey. Listen, I had a nice time, and I thought we had a connection, and people make mistakes, people have bad credit, people have criminal records, that's the past, but, it's weird to just disappear.
I don't even think you'll understand. Everything that everyone's naming is just so light compared to this. I don't think you would accept me into this. It's just...
I mean, you don't need to go into details, but try me.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm warning you. You're not going to like me after this, okay?
Oh, my God.
I can't go into a lot of detail, but a while back, I worked for some very bad people. You would know them as the cartel.
What? No way. He's like Narcos?
Wait, you were in... Okay, continue. Sorry, continue. Yeah. Cartel. Got it.
See, that's what I'm saying. You guys saying bad credit, all that. No, and I did, more than just selling drugs. If I hadn't escaped, I'd be dead. It just...
Escaped?
Yeah.
Are you being honest? Are you making this up to get out of... is this the most elaborate way to, not to blow somebody off and be...
No.
Hold on. So can we clarify? You were in the cartel with bad credit, and that's why you can't go out with Meg.
Oh, Jeffrey. No, it is not the credit.
No, it had nothing to do with bad credit.
Okay, I'm just trying to get all the facts here.
Had to move to a different city, all that sort of thing. So that's why I can't open up. That's why talking about my past, it just doesn't work. I don't need to bring Meg into this, so...
Well, let Meg decide.
Yeah,
let
exactly.
Meg she has a mind.
Right, Meg. So see, it's not what you were thinking. It's just the cartel.
Wow.
Is that okay?
That's huge.
I can't say I saw that one coming, but yeah, we should take things slowly.
Very.
Very
that's
slow.
It's mixed though, right, Meg? Because part of that really scary. Another part of that kind of sexy for some reason.
Some girls want to date El Chapo.
It's a lot of things at one time.
That's for sure.
That's what I'm saying. So as you were saying before, you can handle anything if you can accept this. Are you really interested?
Well, we could probably talk again, and it's nice to not feel as bad about the street quiche.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about it.
So, Meg, are you getting cold feet about this now?
No, he's still the same person I talked to at urgent care. It's just more information.
Sound nervous.
But you know what, though? You're starting possibly a relationship in very open, honest way.
Right, and his credit is great. So
why do you keep going back to the credit?
Why are we focusing on
that was her thing. I don't know. She was obviously concerned about it before.
She doesn't care.
Meg, I'm free on Friday. What do you say?
Free from prison.
Free in general.
Well, I'll look at my calendar.
Well, hold on, Meg. You can't give your answer yet because if he's free on Friday and you agree, we'll actually pay for this date.
Yeah.
We will pay for you to go out with the ex-cartel member.
Well, I still have to go look at my calendar.
What?
Oh, no.
Dude, do not say no to the cartel, man.
Yeah,
There's
I know.
movies about that.
He's got the hookups in Cancun. You do not want to miss out on this.
Yeah, I knew I screwed up. You tell somebody once you're with the cartel and they just blow you off.
Words to live by. Yeah. But Sergey, thanks for being a good sport. Meg, come on. He's been through a lot between the cartel and the quiche.
Yeah.
Will you give him one more shot?
It might work again, but I do need to check my calendar, and that's the final answer.
Ouch.
Yep.
All right.
There we go. Thank you.
Oh, man,
I'm
so sorry.
I never knew I'd feel so...
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today feels like he was the victim of a pity date.
Oh, no.
You know what that is? Where somebody goes out with you just because they know that you like them a lot, so they throw you a bone and then never call you again. That's what he's worried about. His name is Dave. Dave, I've been out on a lot of pity dates in my day. A lot of them. Yeah, it's usually me taking pity on the girl.
Yeah, right.
Sure, fine, all right, if you keep asking, I guess I'll go out with you. So I've never been in your shoes, Dave. But first of all, tell us a little bit about the girl that you went out with. What's her name?
All right. Hey, guys. So her name is Emma, and
Okay.
we worked together for 3 years. And I always liked her. You know, she's got freckles and red hair. She's just so cute, and so the whole time we got along great.
Yeah, did you guys flirt at work?
I thought we did.
You feel like she likes you?
Well, she's no longer here, so I mean.
Oh, she doesn't work with you
So
anymore?
after your date, she quit.
Well, she had put. Yeah, I guess. I mean, she put in.
What do you? Okay, I'm very confused now, Dave. All right, your email said that she was a coworker. You guys work together.
Yeah, but I mean, she found another job. She said she was leaving for another better job.
Okay.
And,
And this is before your date or after your date?
she found the job before our date, but she left like right after our date.
Okay. All right. That was just the confusing part. So, did you feel like you guys were flirty at work when she was there?
I did, yes.
You did.
Why
Okay.
why did it take you 3 years to work up enough courage to ask her out?
Well, I don't know, because she's not, you know, she's not the like one night stand kind of girl. You know, she's somebody that I really liked and thought it could go. I don't know, progress to more.
Let me ask you a question, Dave.
Sound nervous.
Yeah.
You got a lot of one night stand girls in your life, because I can't picture you really hooking up a lot of one night stands, man. I'm not trying to be mean.
Nah, you know, that's just not me.
Okay.
No.
All right.
That's okay.
So what'd you guys do on your date? Well, first of all, how'd you finally get up the courage to ask her out then?
Well, it was her last day, and she was in the break room.
Okay.
So it's now or never. So I approached her and I told her that I know we've been friends for this long, but I've liked you since the moment I saw you, and I'd hate to have you leave without me doing this. So I know I would regret it if I didn't do it. So
Yeah.
I said, will you go out to dinner with me tonight?
Did you say it exactly like that? Will you go out to dinner with me tonight? Or was it a little smoother than that, Dave?
I guess it was a little like that.
But that's okay. I mean, if you gave her all that other information about how you've wanted to ask her out since day one, what was her reaction? I mean, did she seem taken aback, or was she kind of like, oh?
I guess a little of both. That's why I don't know if it was pity or if it was like she was swept off her feet sort of thing.
Well, she probably thought it was endearing. And
yeah.
if you're nervous, it shows you're being genuine.
So you can't tell if she was really interested or she was just like, oh, that's sweet. I'll go out with him.
Yeah, 'cause now, I mean, the reason I thought now that it was a pity date is because, we had a great time. Had a drink or two. But then after, she went to hang out with her friends. She was meeting up with some friends. And then, like, every time I try to talk to her, she says she's too busy at work.
Okay.
So at the end of the date, she didn't invite you along to go meet her friends. She just left.
Yeah.
Did you get a kiss or anything like that?
On the cheek.
You got a kiss on the cheek. She said she went to meet her friends.
kiss.
She's texted you back, though. That's nice, because normally people just ignore someone if they don't want to see him again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you said that what did she said to you?
Well, she said she's too busy right now.
Okay. That's a pretty standard blow-off statement right there. So,
Dave, you've been blown off, basically. What exactly are you hoping to get out of the second date update?
This is a girl that I've liked her for 3 years, so First, I want to know if it was a pity date, and if not, I want to see where this can go.
Okay, you think you can convince her to go out with you again?
Yeah, I do, if she knows how much I like her.
all right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, man.
Cool.
Hang
Thank
on. Okay. What are you doing over there, Dave?
Just fall down.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, just a little nervous. So
You're okay. You're nervous. So what are you doing? Yeah, it sounds like you're shuffling papers and.
Sometimes I get a little lightheaded. I'm just breathing.
Okay.
All right.
Sit down,
Hey,
Dave.
man. All right. So hang out, breathe for like 4 minutes, and then we'll be back and do your second date update. Okay?
All right, cool, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, normally at the beginning of these second date updates, I try to say something funny to make everybody laugh. But today, I'm just hoping Dave is still alive. Dave, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. If you missed the first part of the second date update, Dave is on the phone. He wants us to call this girl named Emma. She's a coworker, or she was a coworker. He asked her out last couple days before she was leaving because he had a crush on her forever. They went out. She's been blowing him off ever since. But the interesting part was when we finished up talking to Dave about his date, you were all over the place, man. Like, you sounded like you were about ready to pass out. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little nervous.
Okay.
Take deep breaths.
Is this normal for you?
I guess.
Is
Yeah.
anything normal for you, Dave?
Just to let you know, Dave, we do have paramedics standing by, all right? I've already alerted them, so if you pass out, you'll be okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and ask her about your date, okay?
It's a paper shuffling thing.
Yeah, what is the paper shot? I don't get it. Dave.
Yeah, I'm just
You good?
getting. Yeah, go.
Is that
All right. Hey, no, he said go. I'm going right
Okay.
now because I don't want to lose Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Emma.
this is Emma.
Emma, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. You ever listen to our radio show?
No, I'm not really in the car at that time, so.
Okay. Well, you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and he liked you a lot. So he wanted me to call you, see if I could get you on the phone, and ask why you've been blowing him off since you guys went out.
Okay, who told you that?
His name is Dave.
Oh.
You know Dave. You used to work with Dave. We've talked to him, and he's a very nice guy. But he's just curious if he did something wrong on your date, and that's why you've been kind of blowing him off, giving him the busy excuse.
He's a really nice guy. He is a sweet person. He's not really my type of guy, but I really didn't even know we were going out on a date.
Oh, did you think it was a friendship thing?
Well, yeah, because we worked together for many years. He's always so sweet to me. He'd always bring me coffee from the break room, and when I told him I was leaving, he looked really upset. And so I thought we'd hang out as coworkers since I was leaving. You know how people do that when people leave a job. You know what I mean?
sure.
Everyone gets together. Yeah. And I thought that's what he meant, and I thought that's what we were doing until the day of, and he was insisting on picking me up, which was a red flag where I was like, oh no, I think he thinks this is a date.
Let me ask you a question, Emma. When we talked to Dave, he said he had a crush on you the whole time he was working with you. Did you know that he had a crush on you, or was that when it became obvious?
Oh, no, I mean, I could tell. Girls know, and I could tell he had a little crush on me, but I still thought it was just a friendly, we don't have that kind of romantic vibe at all as far as I could see, even though he had a crush on me.
Didn't he tell you, though, when he asked you out, I've been wanting to do this since the day I saw you?
He was kind of mumbling. I really wasn't sure. Sometimes it's hard to understand what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But, I really thought it was a hangout until, he insisted on picking me up at my house, and then he showed up with a dozen red roses, and so I was like, oh no, he definitely thought it was a date.
Still could have been a work hangout at that point. I give all of my coworkers roses all the time.
Jose loves it.
So at that point you knew it was more than just a coworker hangout.
Yeah, for 100% knew.
Okay.
Again, he is a really sweet person, and he was actually the nicest to me at my job out of anyone for the whole time I worked there.
He sounds like a really nice guy.
Yeah, he does.
We've talked to him a little bit about your date, that you don't think it should have been a date, but did you enjoy it?
It was so awkward, you guys. It was he had the waitress put his plate on the same side as me, so instead of sitting across two regular people, he sat right next to me.
All right, some people do that though. He's kind of an awkward dude, huh?
I know him from being a coworker, and he's always kind of mumbly and nervous and awkward. But again, he is a really nice person, so I didn't want to be, I wanted to let him down easy kind of thing, without hurting his feelings. But I've never seen him so nervous. And
Probably because he
just-
likes you.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I guess so.
Is there anything attractive about him that I mean, like, if you were to step back and try to see him in a romantic light, could you?
He's not the kind of guy I am attracted to generally, so...
I bet you he's a stallion in the bedroom, Emma. You ever think about that?
No, I don't think so.
Well, would you be willing to at least tell him the reason why you've been kind of blowing him off instead of just saying that you're busy? Just let him know, hey, you're not really my type.
I think that would be really awkward.
I do
because-
too. I do too, Emma, and that's why I want to make it happen because Dave is actually on the phone listening right now.
No, are you serious?
Yep.
I know I am a little nervous at first, but I mean, I could become the man you want me to be.
Yeah, I don't think so, Dave. I mean, there's a lot of girls out there, and I think you should keep trying, to maybe find someone that's a better fit for you.
Dave, are you okay, man?
Yeah.
Do you feel like she's making the wrong decision here?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't do this if I didn't really like her. And Emma, go out on one more date with me. I promise you, I won't be awkward like you said.
Dave, I did have a nice time on our date, and I think we really do get along. It's just that you're so nervous, and you just seem to have so many anxieties that I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know. I'm nervous, but this is just because I care about something so much that, this comes up. But, we always got along great, didn't we?
I mean, we did get along really well. And you are a good-looking guy.
Really? You think I'm really good looking?
Well, yeah. I mean, you are. You're just, a little nervous, but you are good looking. You have a really, handsome face.
See, Dave, you hear that? You're sexy.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Yeah.
awesome.
That's the way I feel when a girl calls me good looking too, man. Dave, what do you keep doing?
I'm just breathing.
Okay. Emma, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean...
Hold on a second. Dave!
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude?
okay?
You're making
Sorry,
so
yeah,
much
yeah.
noise.
I'll stop.
No,
What are you doing, though? Like, why are you making so much noise?
It's a paper bag.
A paper
Sorry,
bag?
it's too loud.
You're breathing into a paper bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
But here, I'll put it down.
Yeah, put the paper bag down for a second if you can, all right?
Dave.
Emma, would you like to go out on a second date with Dave? I will pay for it. Give him one more shot. He sounds like a great guy. He'll leave the paper bag at home so he won't be making so much noise.
I mean, I would say this, that of, all the guys I've ever dated, Dave is definitely, probably the sweetest and most caring and considerate and nicest. He may not be polished and he's a little bit rough around the edges, but I know he would go to the ends of the earth for me, so...
Well, then why not go out with him again? The ends of the earth for you? Jesus. That sounds like somebody I'd want to spend some time with.
Yeah, I would. I really like you.
Okay. I will go out on a date with you, Dave.
There you go. Congratulations, Dave. Dave.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You got a second date.
Whew.
You gonna be okay?
Oh, Dave.
Dave, are you breathing into the bag again, Dave?
Well, now it's some excitement, man.
All right, then keep breathing into the bag then.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of people texting in at 78592 saying that was their favorite second date update we've ever had.
Yeah.